shout out Opus Clip once again.
Opus Clip. Shout out Opus Clip.
/MTMPOD for 25% off.
Yeah,
We're going to keep doing these.
You want to make money on your podcast like this? Go to Opus Clip.
That was cool.
That was fire, brother. Yeah, dude, I expect all the money from that clip.
So they get rid of Spartan babies, baby. Look at Joey Buttons got money for you.
Paying you too.
Buttons got money for you.
Yeah, Button
Keep that money in a separate pile, please. That's dirty money.
Yeah, you can tell.
A few minutes, it's too dead. You ran
Sweet.
it dead. You forgot to plug it in.
I think it happens.
It's not like this is a professional fucking show. People who are watching it now.
A total
No, I
compliment.
don't. No. I get that. Like people who join and like watch us now, they're gonna literally see. I'm not gatekeeping. Anybody who come in here, like we've had Philip Anthony who started his own podcast.
Rob Santos.
A bunch of people who want to do their own thing.
Yeah.
And the first thing I'm willing to do is this is what
Help them through.
All of this stuff is what you need. Like I'm willing to help them. You know what I mean?
I'm picking your brain and ass after
Let's-
this.
Cheers, mate.
With your host, Damien T, and your boy, Eric Williams. We're here with our special guest today.
The #1 produced podcast in Western Mass.
Welcome to the podcast, Mike.
Was the kid wearing?
Geez, sorry.
Oh, look at that.
Lizard people. The best thing about our comedy scene in this area.
Welcome back to Move the Mic podcast. It's your host, Dame Diamonds.
Whoa, that's new.
Dame Diamonds.
That's new. You're blinged out today, man.
I feel so icy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
How
we
you
got
doing,
we got Dame Diamonds here. We got Dame Diamonds. I'm Eric Williams, y'all, and we have a very special guest today. I met him for the first time at doing a show at the Nook, and we just kind of broed out. We have freaking the very funny Connecticut comic Nick Kochis. Everybody,
Let's go, Nick.
What's going on?
Oh my God!
I'm so happy to be here.
Finally
This
got
is-
you in. A little bit of rescheduling going
Dude.
on, and freaking.
Hey, I'm here, man.
Hey, dude.
This
fuck
is
yeah.
sick.
I'm excited, dude.
I don't have any ice, but I do have glasses on, so
You fit right in. Right at home.
Came right from the ophthalmologist.
Bro, so welcome to the...
My name is Jeff.
What is this, the dog pound?
yeah.
this is the kennel, dude.
The kennel.
We're in the paddock.
I'm the paddock master. What's up?
That's funny. That was one of my first jobs.
Dude, I worked with horses for 12 years, and I
My name is Jeff.
Racing horses?
Jumping horses.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I got to the
Were they
point of
Mexican?
like, oh, you're an in-gate or paddock master. I was like, whoa, why do we not just start off by saying that?
I was definitely padding in the gate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
man.
wild.
Well, I'm already swearing. I got a lot of work to do. I
You
got a
were-
lot of work
I meant
to do.
ask you guys, is this for
No.
monetization? Should
Yeah,
I not
5 minutes.
Swear?
No, 5 minutes.
You're fine.
5 minutes.
So
Don't
I'll
worry
take
about
care
it.
of everything. So
okay.
just sling it.
So
I'll
I was
sling
gonna
it.
say I can get them all out now.
No.
N-word, 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 N-word. It's just not.
My name is Jeff.
Boom.
Hey, don't rip that. It's brand new.
Yeah, dude, I can tell.
I'm gonna take this bands off. I'm gonna take the bands off.
Holy shit, Nick. Man, so you're from Connecticut.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. How long you been doing comedy?
That's a weird question because I started when I was 16. I knew this guy Rob Gagnon who was also my boss when I worked at Camp Mansfield. Shout out Camp Mansfield counselors. But he was a comedian and he had a bunch of stuff out and he was also my boss. So I walked up to him one day at camp and I was like, "Yo, I think I got a joke for you." And mind you, we're watching like it's free swim time. So in hindsight, this is gonna sound really bad. Like,
I'm with you.
But I was also 16, so it's not as bad.
Okay.
And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's called just two
My name is
write a knock knock joke." And I was like, "Oh, hey, knock knock." He was like, "Oh, who's there?" I was like, "My penis." And that was it. That was the end of the joke. That was it. And he was like, "Oh, that's great. You should do 5 minutes on my next show." I was like, "Whoa, wow, showbiz." You know?
Made it. hate it, dude.
And so I did a couple shows then, and then for like years, that was when I was 16, and for probably 6-7 years, I pat myself on the back like, yeah, I do stand up, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Realizing now that like I was a hack and that was dog shit.
It happens, man. It happens.
Fucking dog pound, baby.
Yeah,
We're in here.
And so, but realistically, probably I'm on my like 3rd year, really.
Steady.
I've done like open mics here and there from then until now, but I'm gung ho.
Yeah.
What's been like the biggest seated show you've had? Like how many people in attendance?
Probably like 100 or so.
Nice. Hell yeah, man.
100, but it was like a benefit show for like a bunch of rich white people. So they hated me. I also
we've
hosted,
been there.
produced it, and got everyone on, but they hated me.
We were there once.
Yeah, we've been there. Everybody's been there. Everybody's been there.
But
man.
I don't know. We did the elbow.
Dude, that was fun.
A lot.
The
of
Nook
fun.
was fun too.
The Nook was
fun.
I need to just go back there.
Yeah,
more.
Oh, is this the guy who annihilated you in the roast?
No, that's
Oh,
Frank
okay.
Allen.
No,
Frank Allen
I
killed me.
can't- I can't roast people.
Frank Allen killed me.
What's your deal? You're just like cool and handsome and fucking sick glasses, loser. That's like my bottom line. Fucking pussy.
No, we did a show with the Voldemort of Connecticut, and sorry, he liked that one. he who shall not be named. But yeah, we did a show, and literally we all fucking killed that show.
Oh yeah, I
all
meant
fucking
to
killed it.
stop and grab a tenner for you, so I'll just give you that.
Okay.
You're the only
Yeah,
one
I
who
didn't get paid. I was
didn't
the
know
only
that,
one. I was
dude.
the only one. Yeah. So
I felt, dude.
Black.
Damn,
It's
that
all
was
good.
supposed to be a bit. I only got like old checks in my.
No, but it was weird because it was friggin' I got off stage at the Nook, and Mr. Nick Kochis coming up and he was like, dude, flex, and he was like, that was a fucking killer set.
Dude, you killed, yeah.
Flex and
That
pumped.
place is
Same with you, dude.
That
I
place
mean,
is amazing.
Isn't
I
it?
was so nervous
Yeah.
then, too.
Dude, you know
I
what's-
didn't know any of you guys. I didn't even know Chad. So
Yeah.
me and Chad are like pretty tight now.
yeah.
But I didn't know you. I didn't know anyone but Voldy.
Yeah.
And, and
You're
so-
getting that back.
I'm still trying to figure out who Voldy is.
We'll talk. We'll talk. We just don't want to put him.
I
Can
don't
I?
on any
Can I?
kind of-
All right. Can we play a game? Can I get 3 guesses?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I off the rip, I know it because it's a Connecticut guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Corey Albert's biggest op.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
doesn't
That's the
help,
best.
right?
That's the best hint I
I
can
love
get.
Corey. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't,
big.
that doesn't help. It's not the tickle pimp, right?
No.
You know, these names are so
Fuck. I lost already.
I gave you $100, so that was hilarious. That was all good.
No, tickle pimp.
Yeah, no, but it was really funny because we were doing that show at the Elbow Room, and we met at that half-ass place by the bathrooms, and you were just breathing heavy, looking. At
Oh,
your
yeah, I
notes.
was literally
and I was
doing
like, yo,
box breathing.
I was like, dude, I was there. I was literally there.
I know who it is. There was a show back in the early 2000s about a turtle with the same name.
Oh my god.
He got it. Here's 100.
There you go.
Let's fucking go. He got it. He got it. He got
Hell
it.
yeah! Don't bend the new money,
Sorry,
bro.
Oh, that might have been me.
No, that was me. That was me.
Is that your flavor of autism? You just
Yeah.
gotta fuck up nice shit.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. You should have seen me back in the day when those candle like warmers that wouldn't burn the wick. I used to just finger fuck the shit out of them, like paint my walls with it. It was a hot ticket
was
item.
it was
at
warm and
Brookstone
wet.
in about 2004.
That's when they were still making candles with lead.
Hence,
Explains.
yeah,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense. You know, going back now, things are starting to add up.
I wonder how many cases are out there against Yankee Candle. I bet you could like
Hey,
get a
candles
hold of
can't
Morgan
talk.
and Morgan.
You know what I mean? Can't testify against me.
You know something funny? One night I was at a mic and I was a little tipsy. I guess I have no idea why I wrote this line down, but a few days later I found it in my joke book, and it said, "It's not sex trafficking if they're not from Earth."
That's true.
Facts.
How did I
Big
get
facts.
there though? You know what I mean? I'm still trying to work it out. How the fuck?
Dude, going through your since like the cloud has been a thing, I like forgot that was like if you go through your notes, because I have notes from like 2017,
Hell yeah.
and I mean most of it is just 3 a.m. wasted jargon. It's like, pickles are fuckable? No punchline. It's like not even a premise. It's just like I was shoving pickles in my ass that night or something. But like you'll find some gems, but you'll find shit that you'll be like, oh yeah, I need to be in a straitjacket like immediately.
It's all fun and games too. Shit out of dill spear.
Dude.
What's wild is like people literally used to get lobotomized for having notes like what we have in
Oh
our
yeah.
joke books.
Dude, I had a joke book get like caught in the rain, and holy, you know when like the pages bleed into each other. You look like a psychopath.
Yeah,
dude. I got it, and I was like, oh, it's salvageable. Open it, it's just like butthole jokes on top of like gay jokes on top. It's just like
it all matches together.
It's just a human centipede of jokes.
Dude, it's a human centipede. It's like times Memento. It's like, yo, remember Sammy Jenkins. Right, dude, fucking balling out today, boys.
Leroy James.
We all look like we all have the same screen name in AIM.
Yeah.
It's just like Crypto Daddy 447.
AIM.
You like that? Throwback.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Are we that old, guys? What year were you born?
93.
Oh,
okay.
92 right here.
Yeah.
I'm a 95.
Oh
shit.
man, we're just fucking chronologically fucking dogs.
What
out
about
here.
Buttons? What about you, Butt?
88.
Hell yeah.
He's an old dog.
Keeping it real since
Old dog, new
88.
tricks.
Rooftop like they're bringing 88 back. Got his ass.
Joey Buttons is tired from sex today, guys.
Nice.
He would have been 8 years old.
Too many Yankee candles.
Hell yeah, dude.
Boys, I'm not gonna lie, these glasses are getting a little dark.
I feel
I
you.
gotta lighten up a little bit. I pulled in and I was like, fuck, I gotta put these on. And then they're all jacked.
Nobody saw him do that.
None of us saw it coming.
Surprise, motherfucker.
So I just got. I put these on in front of my girlfriend this morning. I was like, "Can you see? Can you tell if there's two?"
What's crazy is with these on, without these on, I can definitely tell. But with these on,
I couldn't tell
no
it all.
idea.
I couldn't tell it all. I couldn't tell it
Yo,
all.
I've been waiting for that thing to work for my entire life. I'm done with stand up. I'm done being funny. I'm out, guys.
This is the best Temu ad for their sunglasses ever.
Do you want to be able to see, but not at all?
Oh yeah, this is great. Dude.
I'm so happy that worked. I was worried that you guys are gonna be like, "Oh,
It's a
this
little too
fucking
dark in here.
guy is
Dude, we're
ridiculously autistic. He has 2 pairs of sunglasses on."
Did
No,
you
that's
drive with two on?
That's
I
actually
tried, but when I called you to pull in, I was like, I gotta like pull up with them on, and I was like, I'm definitely gonna like smash into a tree.
that's
also on the way here, Burt's Pit Road.
Yeah.
Is that just that guy's ass?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it sucks. It sucks.
I looked. I did a double take. I was like, Brad Pitt Road? No. Brad's ass road. All right.
I'm fucking taking, dude. It was funny. He pulled in. He was just like, all you heard was like EDM music. Like, I was like, we're about to have a party,
you like
dude.
a marshmallow kind of guy. What do you?
No, that was some guy. Oh, fuck, what's his name? It's just like psychopath of the keyboards. It's like boo, 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 and then just plays keyboard on top.
Oh, what's his name?
I thought he was
That's,
Blair. I thought he was
Marco
playing.
Ribier. Marco Ribier, right?
No, that dude rules.
Yeah,
though. That guy fucking.
To be honest, when he pulled in, it sounded like a remix to Cher's. Do you believe that life after love?
I mean,
that's what it sounded like. Sorry,
What's the next words?
I don't know.
Yeah, you.
I really don't think I'm hard enough now.
Yeah, I knew you knew the
demonetized.
words.
No, I just made that up. Yeah, we got buttons on the track. DJ
Oh
Buttons.
fuck, my fingers are turning green.
You're slowly gonna take off all the drip.
Yeah, it's just every now and then.
It's just too heavy.
Yeah, dude.
It dripped too hard.
You know how heavy 24 carats is? Me neither.
Right? No, I got some real shit. Fuck.
I don't.
No,
I literally don't know how heavy 24 carats is. Oh shit! So
isn't that 24 carats?
Yeah,
Wait,
like baby carrots though.
no.
That's what I'm working with.
Isn't carat the weight, or is
I have
it
no clue.
Oh,
the density?
I've never had.
I have no idea. I only know carrots with a C.
I think
not
it's
a K.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with kilos, bro?
No,
Whoa.
dude, I wish.
Let's
I
go,
love
man.
drugs.
I'm throwing a show down in Ohio here soon. You want to come down and find out about all the
You're just gonna be a pack mule. He's gonna shove a bunch of shit in your
Yeah, we're
ass.
going to Dayton, Ohio.
No, we're not.
It's not that good.
Damien gets real. It's not in Dayton.
No,
it's
please,
not.
God,
It's not in
no.
Dayton.
No, dude.
There isn't
wild,
even
man.
any good drugs in Dayton.
No, there's not. I know there is drugs in Dayton, though. I stopped in Dayton on my way out to California one time to like hang with my buddy for a night, and we were, you know, I was doing a little fucking yip, whatever.
Little yapper.
Is that what they calling it now?
And dude, so one of his buddies was like, "Oh yeah, like I got a tiny little bag of whatever."
Yep.
And then he's like, "Do you want like meth too?" And I was like, "No, you know what? Actually, I want nothing. I'm actually just gonna keep driving through the night instead. Although that would help. I'm out of here."
They call that the old Ohio combo wombo.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the last time.
You're not wrong. No, very recently, my mom tried to justify her meth use.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she said because she has multiple sclerosis, right? She doesn't, but
Wow.
Why have you never run that in a bit?
What a curtain pull.
but
she doesn't.
but she said what she says is, honey, it makes me feel like Wonder Woman. Like I can get anything done. I'm like, Ma, you realize Adolf Hitler took over a third of the world because he felt like fucking Wonder Woman.
Yeah. And it was on meth. So let the lady live her life.
Really? She's 60. Why the fuck?
Why the fuck not?
All right, you make a valid point. Go ahead, Ma.
Let her rip.
Go ahead, Ma.
Do your thing, Ma.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck.
Go,
I'm
Ma.
snorting like a pig over here, little fucking Porky the Pig.
Some heavy deliberation with my podcast fellow dogs.
Dog pound. That's the name of the episode. Welcome to Dog Pound.
Let's get these hoes.
Yo, you
Fuck
like
yeah.
that,
I
right?
keep getting distracted by
Oh.
the shit on the walls, dude.
This is a great time to bring up our sponsor, our
Opus Clip.
our partner with the podcast, Opus Clip, Opus Pro, opus.pro /MTM Pod, MTM POD.
Nah, we-
Get you 25% off on a full year's subscription
whether
or
you're-
anything you purchase.
Whether you're a podcast host, whether you're just trying to make it in the frickin', the game we play.
Yeah.
Use Opus Pro.
Seriously, no. If you're a comedian out there and you want to you record a set, just upload it onto opus.pro, and it'll use the algorithm to find out the best moments for you. You can fully edit and customize every little thing in there to your specific liking. So if you're against AI, trust me, it's not even AI. All right, it's just using data to figure out what best fits you. Again, that's opus.pro /MTM Pod, 25% off all your stuff. And yeah, it helps us out tremendously. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Opus. You guys got
We're back to the
sponsors
Dog
now?
Pound.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's our one. That's our one. We're working on Fleshlight next.
Yeah.
Trying to get a fucking army of those things for me.
Dude.
One for every hour of the day.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Sunday scaries. What better way to get rid of them?
No, it's hilarious. I showed up early unannounced, right? And he's sitting in that couch.
There's like a
that's
rule.
facing
Don't
away.
do it. Like,
And
don't
alls I
show
can
up.
see-
Cranking one on.
No, listen, all I can see is him from behind, and he's like facing like this, and his shoulders going at it. I'm like, what the fuck? So
I was doing a Rubik's Cube.
so I'm in the door, like trying to make sure, like, is this guy jerking off or not? I don't want to barge in. So I just I started rubbing one out too, figuring And then this guy stands up and he's cleaning his sneakers. I'm like, what the fuck? I just wasted a rub.
So I started cleaning my sneakers.
Cleaning my sneakers.
Either saying I'm doing a Rubik's Cube or I'm cleaning my sneakers while you're jerking off. Yeah, I'm just cleaning my sneakers before I got here. It's so funny.
That also that's a double entendre right there. I'll say that.
I was cleaning my sneakers. You know what I mean?
Them polished boys was in high demand back in the day.
Gotta go to
I mean,
Bob's.
Think about it. They were on the street like prostitutes.
No fuck.
I'll spit your shine, boy.
Where's your shine box?
I'll spit on
Go
you.
get your shine box.
Let me clean your toes. What the fuck?
What?
That's such a weird thing. Like, why would that be someone's profession? Let me clean your toes. Hey, boy, you got nice toes. Bend over.
I don't know. I'm like deep in thought.
I'm not
now.
into feet
Damn,
either.
Yeah, that's what a different time.
Yeah. Yeah.
3-piece suit, shine box.
What are they going to think about us in the future? You know what I mean? These guys.
Do they have flying cars? No, just a bunch of white guys and a couple microphones woofing at them. Wow, we're in the future.
If you,
Damn, dude, let me check this fucking thing out.
You totally went reverse stripper and
It's
just took
13
off.
o'clock right now.
if you,
13.
if you were a dog, though, what breed would you be? I'm getting like Rottweiler.
No, so gayer, so much gayer than that. I was thinking like
Pekingese?
Honestly,
That's a people. Chill.
A Pekingese is not a people. That's a dog.
like a Labradoodle. I'd probably go Labradoodle.
I can see
I
that.
don't shed too much.
Hypoallergenic.
I'm hyperallergenic. I'm pricey, but affordable. Nah, I'm a fucking mutt. I'm a 3-legged mutt that no one wants to pick up from the pound.
In a bucket hat.
So I actually cried multiple times today.
Really?
Yeah, you want to hear something crazy? I went and seen that new Lilo and Stitch movie with all my kids.
Do you have kids?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Way too. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I went and seen it, and I cried twice.
Really?
In the movie, yeah. It's a good fucking
Dude,
movie.
Disney will do that.
It's good.
There's something in the water
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I'm sitting there with my kids, and the movie is about, like, this girl who lost her parents, and now her older sister is stuck trying to take care of her, and she can't provide properly because she herself is a kid.
yeah, why
right?
do they do that? They
And
put
then-
on the realest shit, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
there's a little cartoon alien, though. Isn't that crazy?
And it's like this kid thinks she's a bad kid because she's getting in trouble, but she's only acting out because she's being hated. Like, she's got
oh,
nobody
so you
to
broke
love
it
her.
all the way down.
Yeah,
while you're
and I just
watching
kept
it.
looking at my youngest son, Jacob, like, fuck, bro, this is exactly what's going on with you.
No, dude.
So I wept for my son. Okay.
You're gonna
Shout out Jacob, friend of the pod. Jacob, friend of the pod.
No, that was a joke. But no, for real, though, yeah, I broke it down, man. I was seeing it like a parent in the
That's-
real time, and it was...
That's tough. Dude. Watching any new Disney movie, you're like, yeah, it's gonna be fucking. It's for kids, and then you realize that adults write all of that for
Yeah.
years, and then like I saw this list of the greatest movies of all time, and I was like, there's gonna be the Chinatown, and the Forrest
Story.
Gump, and dude, it wasn't number one. You'd think number one, beating out Shawshank was Toy Story 2,
Bro.
and I got pissed. I was like. Fucking really mad. I was like, this doesn't make sense. Got super stoned, watched it, wept.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
they just like, Andy doesn't even know
He
that they're
doesn't
gone.
even- he doesn't love him anymore.
Like,
He doesn't love him.
I need to chill
know
on
what-
the weed, and Pixar is
Dude,
fucking doing it.
You know what movie really fucks me up? Inside Out.
Oh yeah, can't
Holy shit.
I'm swearing off kids movies. My fiance is pregnant, so until that baby's ready to like start watching movies, I'm not watching shit for Disney movies until then. I don't want my daughter thinking her dad's secretly gay.
Right.
I mean, she can think it all she wants, but I don't want her knowing that her dad is secretly gay. Because
Listen, I cry, okay?
yeah, I'm a man. Men cry.
For real, you got to do it. I'm telling you now, Bert. Just prepare yourself.
I'm not. That's all.
You got a daughter,
I'm about to have. Yeah, August.
dude?
So-
Trust me. The only way he knows, you got to just be vulnerable, man.
I know.
You got to let down all
I
that
can-
men shit that you thought like between us.
I'm a giant pussy. I'm a giant pussy. That's why. That's
all
why I
that
come
shit-
in barking. I'm a huge pussy. It's all a facade. Oh, we're splitting tables.
Yeah, it's all good.
There we go.
Fucking
Shit.
man shit.
It took a fucking man to do that.
Why you look at me like that, fucker? Fucker.
Oh, that's the box of Raws. Go ahead, open it. That was a gift given to me by Drip 45.
Can't see shit in these glasses. You know what? I'll just believe you.
Yeah. No, it's just a bunch.
believe you.
It's a bunch of shit from the company Raw, the weed company,
Oh,
the
raw. I
smoke
thought
company.
you meant like rosin. I was like, yeah, you get the fuck in there. And then I remembered I'm terrible at smoking weed, so I shouldn't.
You have to drive back to Connecticut.
I know. Dude, if I look at weed right now, I'll be like, yeah, do you guys mind if I stay on the couch? Or...
No, he literally has his dog sofa just for you.
Dude, yeah, it's literally all put together.
I'm hypoallergenic, so it's fine.
We were gonna throw it out, but we looked at the calendar and seen that the dog was gonna be coming. We're like, we'll keep it for a few more
Some
weeks.
mangy mutt is on his way.
Yo.
I'm stacking up, baby.
Well, we just got a lot more money, so I don't feel bad now giving
Nah,
it out.
so I'm
Yeah,
no
you got that sponsor. You bought all that drip.
Jacobs.
Hell yeah. Whoa. Got a son?
Anubis, bro.
That's
Oh,
kinda
yeah. That's what my
dead,
dog
bro.
looks like, actually. Anubis.
Right there, man.
Oh,
Shit, bro.
wow.
Just
Death God? Is that pretty much
well, he's not the death god. What he is,
under? It's like Hades.
he was the herald, right? He was
on
the
the
one who would
TV.
bring the soul from this realm to down below to where the soul would then be weighed. But no,
It would be Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne the Wade Johnson.
Damn, I'll tell you who Dwayne their Wade Johnson. Dwayne Wade's kid. Okay.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Yeah, he's notoriously gay. I'm sorry.
I think she
Don't
is.
point at buttons.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It just got real. I
It
ain't
doesn't.
take these off.
The dude doesn't even exist. He's
Really?
yeah.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Nice.
No, we actually
We got some good buttons on there. I really do like those.
I listened to a couple in the last week. I listened to Corey's. Buttons was going
Oh, yeah,
off,
dude.
No, so what it is I use Chat GPT, right, to figure out the best producer kind of personality
Yeah.
you need, and then I took a projector, right?
He's a hologram.
Yeah, exactly. He's just like the moon. He's a hologram that sits back there, and it's all just being ran by AI. Chat GPT, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
You are fake news.
See. It's not aware of its own its own creation. So
Shouldn't this be flat?
Smoke weed every day.
with that said, Nick, what's your favorite conspiracy?
My favorite conspiracy.
Frogs are gay.
Turn the frogs gay.
That's a truth.
I know. It sucks when you hear Alex Jones. You're like, wow, that guy's a psychopath, and then you see what he's talking about. And you're like, fuck. I mean,
He was.
I wouldn't believe him either. But when you read the shit he's talking about, like the frogs are losing their genitalia. I don't know.
Yeah.
My favorite conspiracy, dude. I love the JFK shit.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole like
So
any.
you hate Jews too,
I wouldn't say hate, but loathe is funner. More
right?
fun.
Yeah, no, that's a pleasing word.
Yeah.
Loathe feels good.
Fear and loathing in Palestine. No, I do not hate the Jews.
We're
I'm
joking.
I'm trying to work in show business.
This is a comedy pod.
We are making
We
fun
love the
jokes.
weather. We love the weather.
I love the
It's great
great weather so far.
Great weather.
Yeah.
Some of the best.
We literally live in New England. You have to love the weather to live here.
I know. Yeah, JFK, Golden Bullet. That's always. I mean, they blasted a president. How sick is that? Whoever did that and got away with it, kind of, must be like, you can't even brag about it at the bar.
Dude,
You're like trying to get pussy at the
Dude,
bar. You're
that's-
like, I shot the president, right?
That's such an ego boost. Yes, you're right. They got away with it. Fucking bro, their ego got so big they took down. They were like, fuck it, we can take down the 2 biggest buildings in America.
Yeah, and then the third one's just a bonus.
right. After
Plane
that,
didn't even hit it; it just fell, and no one's like, "Oh, what happened there?" Nah, like there's a leaky roof. It's just wanting to come down.
What are you doing later? You want to meet at the Aluak bar?
okay. That fucking hoodie's helping you out today. But
No, I was waiting on that one for a little bit.
go ahead and get your Move the Mic merch. Hit us up directly or on the website movethemic.com. You
We
can
have
go to the
condoms
shop
coming.
down
We have-
there.
I'm just kidding.
This is so weird, right? Because we usually just talk shit, but now I actually have to run a show.
I know. Yeah, dude,
We have to sneak in promos everywhere.
Yeah, I mean that's the
Sponsored
weirdest
by Blue
part.
Chew,
It's
everybody.
so
Everybody
weird.
don't-
You're like, oh
Don't
yeah,
do that.
it's
you
working.
can't do that.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's so easy because when you don't have any sponsors, like I've only recorded a few podcasts that have not even seen the light of day and probably won't. But when you're like joking around, like this is gonna be nothing, I'm just gonna like everything is the sponsor. Wendy's is the sponsor. It's not.
Well, what you can do though, since you have those, you have the files, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be the
So what you got to do?
secret tapes.
You go to opus.pro,
like
right, and you punch in MTM Pod.
Okay.
And then you can upload those files directly in there, and it'll find algorithmically the best moments from your entire pod. And all you got to do is slap them together.
It just goes does not compute, and then
All
sends
it
me a
is-
virus.
All it is see ya. Like at the very end.
It's like, did you mean stepsister porn? I'm just kidding.
We're doing
Yes.
a promo.
Yes, Opus, I did. You're so good, Opus, bro.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks, Opus.
Opus, you mean opus?
You mean fuck?
Sorry, we'll cut that out. Mark that down.
There
Mark that
goes our
down.
fucking.
Mark it down.
There it goes. We had a
Mark it down, I'll cut it
We
out.
literally
I'll
were
cut it out.
sponsored for 30 minutes
Whatever,
of an
man.
episode.
Yeah, right. I'm
That's
just the
great.
guest. I don't know anything about this Opus Pro. You mean the thing that you can plug in and just go to Move the Mic Podcast / Opus Pro. All right, you know what? I had it. I fumbled it. Call me Butterfingers.
Fucking Rudy over there.
God.
I bet you could sell the fuck out of a squeegee, though.
Yeah, I mean, not right now. I'm having too much fun. Like, you want the squeegee? I got shit to do. Just say yes or fuck off, loser.
Right. Chances are they need a squeegee.
I think everyone needs a squeegee.
What would you use a squeegee for?
Dude, I'm single. A lot of things.
Just getting it off the walls.
Mostly, yes. Mostly.
I'm gonna save that for later. You do one of the old scoops. You know how they scoop the soap. You know how they get the soap off the bottom of it. You're like, what? Got it. Slip it right into your jar.
And then later you turn a black light on. It's just a fucking huge square painting of cum. Whoa, my room's bright.
This room was painted by Diddy. I'm just kidding. Fuck.
Oh.
I like how we got dice on the buttons. Oh!
Hey! Oh, whoa! Hey!
The mouse was sucking my
Hickory dickory.
Yeah, that's not.
All right.
Hickory dickory rock, dude. What are these?
Yes. This is just for
Got
looks, but this is
paperweights in here, big gust of wind.
no, dude. This is mini boulder.
No, that's a cum rock, bro.
That's our community cum rock.
Cool.
That's what the brown stuff
Can't
is.
squeegee that. Okay.
It seeps right in. Porous. Very porous.
It used to be
Porous
a thing in Jewish culture where they would have a rock, and every day, every member of the family would come and they'd rub the rock.
Oh, like the Apollo.
Exactly.
Black Israelites.
100%. See, you know what the fuck? My man's queued up, bro. My man's in the queue, ready to go.
Oh, sorry, that one got me. Dude, I was like, as soon as I pulled in, I was like, man, I need to keep up with these guys. Just say as fast as you can everything that you think. And now I'm starting to I'm going to regret it on the way home, but I'm having a really good time now. So.
We're vibing. Welcome to the Dog Pound, everybody.
Yo, explain to me your. That's definitely Jewish at the bottom.
Probably. It's just Led Zeppelin 4.
Oh.
And I don't know. It's just not Jewish at all. I don't know if Robert Plant is Jewish, but if he is,
I mean, his last name is
L'chaim, my brother.
His last name is Plant.
Loved 4, yeah.
He's one of the greatest musicians of all time. He's definitely Jewish, bro. He was put in.
Yeah, no,
he's a plant.
Maybe his manager was Jewish, but
you don't think Robert Plant?
All of Kiss was Jewish.
I mean,
that's pretty
hair
crazy.
Was, they were a plant.
I was made for love.
You're looking it up.
Yeah,
he might be. I think he's extremely British. Extremely.
They
British.
have Jews too.
Yeah. Holy shit! Oh.
Holy shit! Look at this article by Splice Today. Led Zeppelin was Goyish.
Shout out to the Goys.
Oh my god!
I don't know why I did that fist.
What's up,
I don't know what that was.
What's up, Goy? What's up, my Goy?
Oh my god!
No, yeah, it's just Led Zeppelin 4.
What's up, my Goy?
Hey, my Goy.
Oh fuck, that's hilarious.
So he is English, but it doesn't say anything about his religion.
Yeah, I mean, I think he just believes in like The Hobbit, and that's it.
Oh, word.
I'm pretty sure they just believed in the Fellowship.
Fucking Shiren.
What are you seeing now?
Oh, he's reading the Game of Thrones map.
Yeah,
pretty
like,
heavy.
Oh,
Are you a fan?
Bolton, I work in Bolton.
Are you a fan of Game of Thrones?
I'm not.
Neither am I.
Not that I'm not. I just don't know. It was so hot, and I missed like the first season. So when second season started, everyone was like, "Oh, you don't watch it," and so I kept watching like the first 2 episodes. Fall asleep. There's too many characters. Fall asleep. I'm like, whatever. This can't be that long. And then like by season 7, I was like so out of the loop. I was like, I kind of like being out of the loop. So
Same.
I'm still waiting to watch Lost, which I'm
What?
excited. I'm excited to watch that.
No,
Even
that's
though
a
I
great
know, like,
watch.
It wasn't a thing. There was no one. They were dead. No dragons or something.
What? You're so wrong. You're so wrong.
I don't even know.
I know.
I'm lost.
There were
right
dragons.
now.
There were
Listen,
dragons.
I've watched all 7 seasons. I'm still lost.
Sorry. Yeah, dude,
It's called Lost for a fucking reason.
I mean, I just watch Seinfeld like every episode a week, and then I go, I should probably change it up.
What's up, my Goy?
That's the tattoo.
I took you for like a Wild Boys. Like you have all of the Wild Boy DVDs. Season 1 and 2.
No, I was big into like CKY and stuff back in the day.
fuck
With those. I mean, this guy knows. This guy knows the fuck I'm talking
We should get that
about.
as a
Oh,
button.
yeah,
He knows who Maldonado is. Fuck yeah, dude. Hit him with a fucking button or something. Anyone.
2 hours later.
All right, not anyone, but you know. Me and him go way back.
Why the fuck you lying?
Oh, now you're on it? What the fuck, dude? I thought we were boys. I thought we were goys. Dude. That's got to be the name of the episode.
I thought we were Goys, dude.
Shit. Oh, my God. Leave me out to dry.
I thought we were going.
I'm having fun. We having fun?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, this is a blast.
My face hurts. My face hurts.
Can we
man.
ask him any questions?
Oh, yeah, dude. As soon as we get into questions, I'm just like, oh, yeah, actually.
All right, so for real, we're back to comedy.
All right, yeah.
All right,
No,
right.
we're serious. We're not
super-
doing comedy. We're being
super-
serious
super-
boys. We're
Super,
being
super serious
boys now.
dogs right now. Super serious dogs.
Woof.
You got any mentors? Who brought you up? Anybody take you under their wing?
You gonna shut the fuck up and let him answer?
Yeah,
Jesus.
I was just adding to the question.
No, yeah, I see. I do. I was yes. That guy Rob Gagnon was a huge mentor. He, I mean, besides the weird, I shouldn't have said that joke that we did by the free swim, but he is the one who was like, dude, you can just do it, and then he like was like, just write 5 minutes this weekend. I was like, I don't know if that's even physically possible. How do you write and then it translates to minutes and you have to be funny that? So he like really pushed me a lot. And then after that, I would just say, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Amen, brother.
I watched The Passion the other day. I was like, yo, Mel Gibson was fucking spitting when he made this. No, I would say Rob Gagnon.
Lord and Savior. That's all right.
Ironically enough, the place where I host open mics, Toyo, in Colchester. So my friend Jamie Coleman, she like is the bar manager, and she hit me up probably 3 years ago. And was like, hey, we're gonna do a comedy night, and this guy's gonna like host whatever. And I like mentioned your name. Do you want to like? I was on the road at the time. I was like, she's like, do you want to do stand-up when you get back? And I hadn't done stand-up in, like, actually in years and had never done, like, a 10-minute set. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's, like, yeah, I'll do it. And then since then, I've just been ripping. So shout out to her. Ironically enough, not a comedian, not even, at the time, not even a good friend of mine. But I was like, oh, word, like. I would say, like, oh, yeah, like, wrote these jokes for long enough to, someone was like, yeah, let's like do 10 minutes. I was like, all right, cool.
Fuck yeah.
So Rob Gagnon, Jesus Christ, and Jamie Coleman.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Those are my
The Holy Trinity right there. That's what that
Father,
is.
Son, the Holy Spirit.
What night is Toyo?
It's every other Wednesday. So
Hell yeah.
we got one.
Is it this week?
This week, yeah. Wednesday this week.
I might pop down.
I actually I don't know what map, besides this one, I don't know what maps really look like, but it's probably.
You're surrounded by maps.
I know.
Look, there's one there. You
Oh,
can see
yeah.
all of Connecticut.
I need to zoom in for that, though.
Check out right behind buttons. There's a zoomed in one.
No, look at the one
Oh,
behind.
yeah, okay, cool.
See it.
I don't even know. All right,
You
we're
look it
pretty
over
much
there.
in Springfield. Yeah, it's probably like an hour from here.
Nice.
But
Yeah,
it's
awesome.
super. It's
How's the
super low
bocce?
stress.
How's the bocce there?
I have no idea.
Never
What's
eaten there?
bocce?
Hibachi.
Oh, hibachi. You should
Hib.
probably say that because
No,
I'm
I was
thinking
just
like
abbreviating, bro.
when you say bocce, I'm thinking fucking the disease
Yeah.
that you get from
bocce ball.
chicken.
Botulism?
Oh, okay.
I was thinking hibachi.
Same.
Well, he didn't say the at first.
I was just abbreviating. Little
The
bocce.
goy
Little,
bocce.
little bocce ball.
I was like, when you said that, I'm like, chicken. Bocce?
I mean, the food's bomb. It's just such a
Nice.
funny. So it's been over a year I've been hosting it, and so the first few months that I was doing, I was like, this is like not gonna last. I would bring my guitar to like kill time because there would be like 3 or 4 comedians. I was like, well, I told them I was gonna do a 2-hour open mic, so I would do like 20 minutes up front, do the comedians, and then like play music, and then do like another 20, and then play music, and so I was just like a glorified like, oh, I'm just holding on for dear life that they don't cancel this whole
yeah.
thing.
You play guitar, man?
Yeah,
Yeah. How long you been playing guitar?
probably like 6 or 7 years. Still
Oh,
dog
yeah?
shit.
Jack of all trades.
You
man.
learning like what kind of stuff do you like to play?
CKY,
Stuff that
like
is-
chord stuff?
that's I used to. So I would. It was the same thing. Playing music. So I got a guitar when I was like 15, 16. Do the same thing as like I did stand up. Like pretty much know how to do stand up now. But I would learn like a tab and be like, yeah, I got that song. And then like it would be like 15 seconds of the song, and the rest of the 4 minutes I would have no idea. No, unless you want me to be silent, which I understand. I totally understand
that's,
if you do.
That's awesome, man. I play guitar too.
Nice. You're probably better. I see
That's not
I see the
point.
drip.
It's not the point.
It is the point.
No.
It's get good at guitar, make money, buy gold
Pussy.
chains, make a podcast. See Lilo and Stitch too. Mine is like sorry, I was thinking. I smelled the weed. I was like, I'm high. I'm weird.
You're fucking funny,
I'm
Nick.
weird, bro.
You're fucking funny. We're not even an hour in, dude.
Dude, you're stacking right
Is
there.
that good? I
You're
just thought. I
stacking.
mean, it's.
You got the new cash too. That's different.
Oh, yeah.
shit,
That
dude.
new
Blue
new.
notes.
And hey, we
Yeah,
know
new.
exactly how much money is here, so if any of it comes up fucking missing, trust
We had people
in
steal it.
You gave it to me.
We had people steal it. We were missing like around 3K of
Yeah.
fake money.
No, seriously. People have been slowly disseminating our money.
If you fucking stole
We're
it,
getting
fucking good luck.
fucking liberal taxed out here.
Yeah, this is fucking insane.
We're giving them a platform and they're taking from us.
Yeah,
they
you
got to
should-
be a
You
liberal,
should go check
right?
Bert's pit. It's probably all there. Bert's got a
That's
huge,
a local. That's a local joke. That's
Bert's got a huge pit.
huge bit. That's a huge pit, dude.
I'm sorry, dude.
You really like that street name, huh? You really.
I was like,
Yo, his flavoritism.
Bert-
We found it.
You know,
We found
Bert,
his flavoritism.
Bert
Look at
was
him.
like actually like a really astounded guy, though.
was he?
Yeah.
Tell me about Bert.
Well,
Well, I count my money and
they
place it
say
neatly.
they say that he helped a lot of the Indian folk.
I
that
love.
was-
I'm just
I,
watching
dude,
you-
I love saying.
I'm watching,
Indian.
just watching you work
Okay, but don't make it weird now.
because I know you're just improving, and this is great.
Okay, well, you ruined the entire
No,
thing.
keep going. Keep
No,
going.
the fucking it's gone for me now.
Okay.
I was
sorry.
in character.
I ruined the
you
magic.
Fucking.
I'm
Is
not.
that where it was that sinkhole where like Bert got lost and then he came back out the other end or something?
Bert's
Yeah,
hurt.
no, Bert's pit.
See, I'm not good at improv either.
Bert's pit is where all the bodies who didn't make it. It's where they would.
Oh.
Right. Used to be a graveyard.
That
For
was
the
actually
Indian
fun fact.
folk.
That was actually yeah. Indian graveyard, huh? Wasn't that in Lion King? You guys both turned into the Pillsbury Doughboy. What happened? What the fuck's going on here? Yeah, keep them coming. I was a big fat kid, so I got really good at the Pillsbury Doughboy voice when I was growing up.
You know, weirdly, you do kind of look like all the Ghostbusters mashed into one
Yeah,
guy.
and the Stranger Things just smashed in one fat loser.
Jesus, bro. Fucking
Too much self-hate, my bad.
really did. But I hope that was on camera. You
I've
were
had
like,
half a noon.
look at them biceps, though, bro. It's all right if you got dad gut. Who fucking come on.
Yo, should we all just flex and bump real quick?
I'll show you after.
Come on, dude. Just fucking put it out.
Jesus Christ, those are some D2 traps, bro.
You gained fucking 9
D2
inches,
ball,
dude.
bro.
Yeah, but the whole posture thing, it's just easier to be like this all the time. Because if I like do this,
You're a
it's
grower, not a shower.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
you're
dude.
fucking,
Because if I do this, then like I can't fit on like airplane seats, and people just think I'm an asshole. So it's easier to just be like not let them know right off the rip that I'm an asshole.
It does make for a better ride.
Yeah,
Eventually,
that was
though.
supposed to be a fan, not a threat. That was supposed to be way
you can tell
cooler.
He's not used to having that much money.
Not at all.
None of us are.
Not at all, dude.
That's why
What is this, Opus money? Damn. Dude.
Fuck. Shout out
yeah.
Opus Clip
Hell
once
yeah.
again.
Opus Clip. Shout out Opus Clip.
/MTMPOD for 25% off.
Yeah, you
We're
want
going to
to
keep doing these.
make money on your podcast like this? Go to Opus Clip.
That was cool.
That was fucking fire, brother.
Yeah, dude. I expect all the money from that
Yeah,
clip.
Welcome back to the Dog Pound, everybody. We're
back to the
fucking
Dog
arf,
Pound.
arf, arf, arf.
Welcome back to Tuesdays with Delilah.
Hi, Delilah.
I don't listen to NPR. I just know
Delilah.
Delilah.
How are you doing, Delilah? How's the city?
City's calm, but it's fierce.
Yeah. I hear it's the... Indeed. There's a lot of crime happening in the city, Delilah. I was just wondering, down there being on the, ground floor
A Palestine.
What?
Palestine, he said. He said.
I thought we were talking about New York City.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Okay.
I get
Palestine,
them,
New
I
York.
get them confused
What's it
sometimes.
like in New York City?
It's the same thing.
It's the
The
same
fact
thing.
that you just like it, you're both likening New York City to Palestine.
He said that.
We
I
can't
disagree.
Listen,
He
listen,
actually no.
we can't
Delilah
have this
too
on
here.
Nice Penis Radio.
Dude, don't use my joke.
I was calling your joke back. I even look right at you as I say it.
Nice Penis Radio. Welcome back to Nice Penis.
Welcome back to Nice Penis Radio. It's now 15 o'clock. And here's your here's some here's some iron and wine for your drive time commute.
No Iron
Here's
Wine
the
fans?
sound
All right,
of-
never mind.
Here's the sound of dry ice melting.
So what's up with you guys? Though?
Yeah.
What are you guys up to?
No, I actually have questions for you. What's the what's that Pulaski Club all about?
Too high of a pitch. Never mind. How about the Nook?
Yeah, Nook's fire. Nook's
cool.
fire.
No,
Nook's
Pulaski-
fire.
You don't like Polacks, huh?
Whoa.
No, hold
Hey.
on. Slow it down. Slow
Great-
it down. Let's
great-
take.
great
We
club.
were being funny. We were being facetiously funny.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We just haven't been in a while.
Haven't
we,
been
do,
in-
we shoot on
there's-
Tuesdays.
Yeah, we do a lot of stuff in here on Tuesday. The Pulaski is a good mic if if you want to go just work out some stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
Not many people. Not
Love
not
that.
much of a
I
crowd.
honestly kind of love that.
Yeah,
more.
that's fine. Yeah, not much of a crowd. There's a few comedians that usually come in, and some will pop in here and there. It's just not promoted that well, I'll say. So, but no, they're there. They're doing it. I think it's every other week.
Every other Tuesday.
Every other
nice.
Tuesday. They just did it this Tuesday, so it won't be next Tuesday, but the following one after that.
This Monday is Bright Ideas Brewing in Westfield.
Yes, Bright Ideas. That's a
Yes,
good mic.
That's the most local one.
Oh yeah,
It's
the
fun.
venue is fucking
It's fun.
sweet.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Hell yeah.
The green room there is just really comfy couches.
There's a green room.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's where all the-
That's too high taste for
Yeah,
me.
it's great. It's great. It's great. And I mean, I don't drink beer, but they have a good selection.
Yeah.
And I mean,
It's
Damien.
all craft beer and shit.
Yeah, our buddy Bardo, shout out Bardo.
Oh, yeah.
He works there, and he was feeding Damien some 12% IPAs or some shit like that. And Damien looks at me.
In the Q class.
No,
just a
no, it
pint.
was like a fucking. And Damien had a couple of them. He goes, "Dude, I've been drinking for free all night." And I was just like, "What have you been drinking?" And he goes, "These are 12%." And I was like, "Why are you whispering?" And he goes, "I'm fucking cocked."
I still drove us home.
Yeah, we made it. We made it. 'Cause
Hell yeah.
He drives a Ford Explorer, and he was just
Whoa, dude!
I already know. I'm a.
he flipped the lights on, and we made it home in no time. We made it home in no time. That was great. No, but it was funny because we pulled out. We pulled out of the parking
I
lot.
never pull out.
Yeah. Why?
All right. Non-sexually, we pulled it. I'm just kidding. So we pulled out of the parking lot and we start driving. And Damien's just like trying to like finagle down these little side roads. He goes, "Shit, cops." And we pulled by and it was Animal Patrol. And he goes, "Never mind, fuck ass Animal Patrol." He was like, started cussing them out. He was like, "Fuck ass Animal Patrol."
No, for real, fuck those guys. They should only be out if called. There is no fucking
Someone
reason.
probably called them. I don't think they.
I don't think so.
I think
was
it might-
hilarious.
dude,
Nobody
it's not like
calls.
Animal Patrol is like, yo, I gotta find this fucking raccoon before it finds me. You know?
Yeah, I think they are. I don't know,
I mean,
bro.
maybe it's funny the like dichotomy of. I was thinking about this on the way here, like of driving. Like, when you're driving, you fuck up. You're like, oh, that's on me. My bad. And then if someone cuts you up, like, fucking piece of shit. There's no in between of like, yeah, no, I'm just a regular human, or maybe you guys are, but yeah, I'm just driving. Oh, this guy fucked up. Yeah, shit happens. It's never. It's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna follow you, and then you're like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't. I'm already late to
we were
work.
driving to go get pizza. We were driving to go get pizza today.
What happened today?
There was this lady. She goes across the crosswalk because she hit the button and it was taking too long. And Damon just goes, "Fat ass bitch, keep walking." Why are you walking so slow? Just because he didn't get the light. Fat ass bitch. You're laughing because it's true.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
And then she looked back because he had his window open. And was like, "Oh, suck this shit."
All right, he's lying. His
That was a lie. That was a lie. That was
We're
a lie.
done.
That was a
Oh
lie.
man, that was hilarious. We had fun. Great improv, Eric.
Thanks, dude.
He's learning.
Oh my god. So you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, 100% with you, bro. Good with you.
Dog pound.
Dude, I've barked at people before.
You know Anubis is a dog, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
He's
My dog,
actually right
the
there.
dog.
my actual dog looks exactly like Anubis. It's sick.
Freaking newbie.
That's
I was gonna
awesome, man.
I was gonna name it Anubis,
Is
but
it a bloodhound?
no, it's just a black dog. It's like Anubis.
Oh, they all look alike, huh? They all look alike, huh?
The black ones do. Yeah, the dogs. The dogs. Yes. It's a mutt. It's a Mexican street dog. Was that not supposed? I have a black dog. Her name's Betty. Black Betty.
Bam
Bam.
Blam.
Yeah. Yeah. She look. I mean.
Is
she
her
look-
middle name Woe?
Yeah. No, it's Boop.
All right. That's a great name.
She rules, dude.
Oh yeah.
She is a bitch, though.
Why do you-
Perfect time for a
Why do-
segue.
Opus Clip, everybody.
Whoa. Why do you think? Why do you think dogs were called bitch to begin with? Like, why did that be a
It's
thing?
the perfect thing to you bitch. Like,
Yeah, but dogs are the best friend. Why would we have like a word that was just for pure anger with a dog?
I don't think it's pure anger. I think it's just like
I mean, that's what you just purveyed, though, or portrayed. You just
yeah,
like, "Fuck."
but that's because human like just language develops to that. It's not like the first person that said "fuck" was like, "Yo, you can't say that."
Buttons, pull up etymology of the word bitch, please.
I think. Wow, he just said "bitch, please." That's crazy.
Bitch, please. Bitch, please.
No, I think it's just like
didn't even mean it that way.
like a male deer is a a stag or some shit, and then
Yeah.
a doe or.
Right.
I think it's just what's
you
a
think
male
it was
dog?
that? I don't know.
Fucking me. I
sound like a
just
seal when I do
choke
that.
on my traps.
All right, here we go. Etymology. The word bitch is a complex and often controversial etymology, evolving from a natural term for a female dog to a more recently being reclaimed by some as a term of empowerment. All right.
Beachy is a beach.
Okay, the word bitch originates in the Old English word biche, which meant female dog.
Beakia.
Bika?
Bika.
Bika. Bika. The Old English word likely stemmed from the Old Norse term bikia, which also referred to a female dog as well as other female animals like foxes or wolves. So canines in general were bikia. Early usage, natural descriptor. Initially, bitch was simply a neutral term for female dog. All right. Okay, we got it.
Oh, that's just too smart for a normal goy like me. I don't fucking know.
Nice.
Oh, Beakia, please.
Beak, yeah.
Fucking bikia. Bro, what if we just started calling them bikias? They got no idea.
Nah, it doesn't really ring.
You don't like the ring?
Polish.
Beak.
Yeah.
Beak, yeah.
You gotta say like a fucking mob boss.
limo.
Yeah, what do you guys got over
fucking
there?
You want one of these?
You want
Okay,
spotting?
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, I knew he wanted
Dude,
one
I
of
saw
these.
those spot and I was like, spot me one of those.
Look at
you
this.
know?
This is a fucking
Spot?
man.
You go spot me one of those?
Yeah. I used to work at the Big E. Shout out the Eastern
Hell yeah.
States Exposition.
Like they need any more press.
Yeah. Busta Rhymes and Cameron, I'm pretty sure, are playing.
If they are, I'll be there.
No, it's Busta Rhymes and someone this year. Oh, it's
Busta
Rick
and
Ross.
Rick Ross,
Ooh,
yeah.
Wait, fuck.
Whoa. Whoa.
Somebody,
some
somebody
knives in the
lied. I'm not
coffers.
really Rick Ross.
Bitch, don't make him come alive. Huh?
My favorite birds and albatross.
But yeah, I used to work at the Eastern States Exposition for horse show stuff, and they had a German beer tent. And in between, like when the tractors were grooming the ring, I would zip over there and see how many of these I could drink. Them.
Dude, Spattens are good, right? They fucking go down easy too.
Especially in between a course change.
Yeah, and when it's hot out.
Here's the dog pound, y'all. Arr, 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 arr.
Oh, to daddy.
Joy Buttons.
This is a lot of fun, dude. So we just do this until someone taps out, right?
Yeah.
No. No, it's a strictly time thing. We started a little early for you.
Damn it.
We usually go to like 7.
Cool.
Do like a 2-hour little
I love
fucking
it.
ditty.
Yeah. Keep it.
Dude, all jokes aside, I've been listening to it. This is a super cool pod. You guys are very, very like, very equipped for one, but like you have your questions when you're not like goofing off. It's cool. It's very cool to see
Thank you,
someone
man.
locally that's like, oh, they're just gonna be like I'm at the ground floor kind of now because you guys have what 100,000.
Oh,
Something
200K
something.
views.
200K views.
Yeah,
That's nothing to
200K
shake
views,
a stick at.
500,000 fucking.
We got like
Yeah,
what
it's up there.
2,000 and some change followers. We're
Yeah.
getting there.
Almost to 2,100.
Hell yeah.
He knows
dude.
the stats way better than I do.
Dude.
Yeah, it's
That's what's
fun,
up.
I still
man.
try. I retain them. I retain them as he spits them back to me. So
There you
I can
go.
Actually,
Nice. And then just forget them until next time you have to.
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's not like I just keep track of it, I guess, because I kind of have to.
well, you're proud. You're a proud daddy.
Well,
should
I
be,
also
yeah.
gotta.
You're a proud
there's
daddy.
A lot coming along with
Yeah,
it.
why'd you just go full farmer friend?
There's a lot coming along with it. Is what I'm saying.
Special teams with farmer friend.
Leghorn just showed up.
Homie, where you make it?
I said 2,100.
Homie, where you make it? Homie, where you make it?
It's cool, dude. I've never worn headphones and spoken to a microphone, and like, there's a producer here. Shout out Joey Buttons. That's sick.
Buttons, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's sound effects is rips. Dude.
yeah, he's turning.
It just shows how like
We're growing.
how like easily impressed I am. No offense. It's just like, whoa, there's like a whole room you do it in. There's
you-
like a light.
He's like, you guys have fucking maps, dude.
Whoa, is this Earth?
He's pointing at Essos.
Whoa, are those dragons?
You guys have fucking spottings.
Whoa, is
here?
that Hellboy holograph? This is sick, dude. It sounds like I'm being like facetious or something, but I'm not. This is fucking so dope.
Thanks, man.
Well, it's crazy because like I wanted to hold a spot for you in the calendar, just because I knew how funny you were, and you're like, I knew we were all gonna bro up between all 4 of us here, and I was just like, dude, we gotta get Nick Kochis in here. I was just like, we need him in here. He's funny as fuck.
Do you want
I
me to
know-
start crying? I'll start crying
No,
right now.
dude, if you cry right now, I could be like,
All right, get
comedian
him out of here.
cries. Comedian cries. That'll just be the title of the thing. Dog pound crying, baby. Crying dogs.
Hey, dude, you gotta get those views up somehow.
That's for your therapy.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you.
You're gonna need that after this.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm catching up
I
to
do
you.
have I have a question for both of you.
Okay.
If you have a question, or if you have an answer as a father, you too, Joey Buttons, what advice would you give young Nick Kochis as a brand new daddy? A brand new daddy. He got a baby on the way.
Run.
He got a baby on the way with a girl.
Definitely don't.
Are you with the baby mama?
I'm with the most recent one.
Oh shit! Damn, dude. I didn't know you were an Anubis yourself.
You're gonna get that right back.
I gotta give it back to you. I'm gonna double it. Actually, I'm doubling that, bro.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, I got 3
Not to make it
baby
serious, but
moms.
yeah.
Damn.
4
dude.
kids.
Hell yeah.
So,
With the most recent one though.
what?
You're with the
Yeah, I'm with the
Nice.
most recent. Yeah. And I have all my kids
Oh.
full
wow.
time. Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Full
dude.
custody, all of it. Yeah, I'm a fucking G.
Fucking good dad alert.
Bro, look at me, bro.
Yeah. Look at me, dude. Do I look like a bad dad? I gotta stop laughing into the mic.
I do that a lot.
Just right into it. Sorry to our listeners, and
Thank you to Opus.
/MTM Pop. Shit. Would you ask?
No, I
you
said, what would
asked,
your
what
biggest piece of advice to a new daddy be?
Imagine the best dad that you could have had growing up, and then
Be better than that.
No, because you're gonna think about it, like you're gonna want to be the best that you could be, right? But you're never gonna live up to that actual expectation, right? So the best thing I could tell you to do is just know who that person is, and just try every day to be as close to that as you can.
Yeah.
But you're never gonna be perfect, and we can't be perfect.
Hell yeah.
So
Love it.
don't beat yourself up along the way.
I will.
Don't.
I'm gonna. It's in my nature. I hate myself. How could I not? That is good advice. It's funny when you grow up and you're like, you have all this like angst, however you were raised or however your parents were, whatever your upbringing was, you're like, whether it was the best or the worst, you're gonna find ways to pick apart. Like they should have did this and they should have did that, and like, it's such a relieving day when you're like, oh, my parents were just people. And once you start realizing that, like, all these adults that you looked up to were just people, and they're all trying their best. Because I'm like, oh, right, I'm 31. I would have looked at me when I was 15 and be like, that's a fucking grown-ass man. He must know, like, the secrets of the universe. I don't. So that moment where you're like, oh, yeah, my dad tried his best. My mom tried their best. Gave me a sick life. Shit happened. Whatever. And then kind of going, like, that's really the day where you're like, oh, I kind of understand people more. And I kind of get, like...
They gave you a sick life, like you were born with AIDS, or...
Yeah. Sick as fuck, dude. Yeah, I mean, I just... you take shit for granted. I was the youngest of 5, so, like... So, it was, like, just like, oh, like, fuck my brothers, and, I fucking hate, like, I'm just like...
you knew you were a mistake.
I'm pretty sure there was 3 mistakes, only 2 intentionals peppered in.
Shots fired!
You were the last mistake made.
Oh, dude, by a long shot. It was like from my oldest is my sister, and then it's 4 boys. So it's like my sister, and then 2 years later, my brother. 2 years later, another brother. 3 years later, another brother. 5 years later, me. Pretty sure my dad only had sex 4 times.
Nice. Okay.
All intentional.
And that's not like my mom
math
cheated.
is-
It's like, dude, the Kochis fellas have super sperm. And as soon as I said that, I was like, if this gets traction online, some people are going to be watching. So maybe I shouldn't have said that. But I stand by it. Oopsie daisy. I just said like the nicest thing about like parents and growing up. I'm like, yeah, fucking loads.
My dad's blowing fucking sweet.
Damn it.
I wish I could say that about my dad, but my dad's got bitch for balls.
What?
Yeah, no, like he had me at a young age. He was like 24, right? And then I was like fucking 14 when he had my brother, dude.
You got a 14-year difference.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So your brother's what, in high school?
He's 17 this year. I
That's
think.
crazy.
Yeah. It's fucking nuts.
At least you have a direct line of like, yo,
I mean, he was-
like, what are the kids talking about? Like what's funny?
Well, no, he's autistic, so he doesn't talk at all.
Bummer.
Yo, he's damn good at
So
poker.
you just
though.
go-
He's damn good at poker. Let me tell you that.
Nice.
Exactly, dude. He's Professor Xavier, bro.
Calling all my X-Men. Calling all my X-Men.
Crazy when you do that. Oh yeah. No, he is actually autistic. He's great though. He can talk. He actually does a couple of things. So,
Probably really well too.
Dude.
yeah, super good.
That
architect.
architectural stuff that you were telling me about. It's fucking insane.
super gnarly architect.
Really?
Yeah, like if you sit down, like put grid paper in front of him, Like, you know how a lot of people
He
have to
just
use
screenshots it.
well, people have to use like math and shit to figure out like the perspective of
Yeah,
grid
yeah.
drawing and all of that from like, dude, he just sees it and he just knows what he's doing. He can.
Is his
Like-
can he just draw a straight, like if he tries
Oh,
to
yeah.
just straight line? Dude,
Perfect.
I like can't
Perfect
do that.
circles.
I'll be
Like, he'll
tracing a
go-
line and be like, oh boy.
And it's weird the way he holds a pen. Like, you know, we hold a pen like this. He holds it. He holds them like this, right?
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
It's like so, and when he
that's how-
draws a circle,
That's how I draw.
he literally it's
Perfect.
like he. I don't know how he does it, but he's just
Oh, so he's Asian. He's an Asian man.
he is redheaded. You know, no, he's soulless though. You're close, because he's a redhead. Oh my god! Only one in our family. We don't get it. He's a redhead. He's redheaded, Asian, and autistic. And we're
Oh my god. Wow.
Asian Blake Griffin.
We-
That's insane.
I think the mailman dropped him off. Now that
What
I'm
a
thinking
hat
about
trick.
it.
Yo.
Oh, dude, killing us.
This is crazy.
I don't think I laughed this much in a little while.
That's what I'm saying, man. We had to pencil him in. We had to pencil him in.
I'm a hot ticket.
People are gonna pay money for you one day, boy.
I doubt it. You should have just entered a fart noise into that.
What do you mean?
You still with her?
Yeah, I like you bailing her. That shit fucking kills me.
Oh man, you spent it down, fucking hot takes, baby.
I'm fucking having a good time here, boys.
Hell
Let me
yeah,
tell you,
dude.
man. I didn't know what I was gonna. I didn't know what to expect.
I know, dude.
didn't
Honestly,
mention it.
I told you we were gonna bro out. Told you we were
Yeah,
gonna
he
bro out.
said that.
It's. I mean,
I don't listen to him.
I don't do a ton of podcasts at all. But I was like, oh, I'm sure I've listened to this enough to be like, oh, they. Sometimes I can't tell you guys apart if I'm just listening to it.
Yeah, guys.
So I'll be like, all right, word. Well, Damien's obviously the man. I'm honestly still
I'm
just
the woman.
starstruck
I'm
by
the
Joey
woman.
Buttons. But
I'm the woman of the situation. Is what I got out of that. Thanks. I'll take that.
well,
I'm
perfect. That's how I meant it.
You're gonna get 100 from him.
Yeah.
Anytime you roast me, usually gets 100. I won't give it.
But how,
Let him finish.
How did you guys meet? How did you guys all bro down?
Grinder.
Stand-up?
What?
Yeah, through stand up. So I was doing a pod thing years prior. Had to take some time off. Before I took time off, I met Luis Santos doing construction.
Shout out, Lewis. No, I just
Is
pointed
that
like he was
Lewis?
there.
Yes.
No, I pointed at Puerto Rico.
all of Texas. There you go.
That's a funny joke.
Pointed way up
That's a
there.
funny joke. That's New York.
Actually,
Same
you
thing.
want to see Lewis? Look at that poster, top left.
Oh hell yeah!
The Puerto
That's
Rican
Lewis.
wizard.
Yes. So him. Exactly. So I did a pod with him, met him on a job, did a pod with him. He's like, dude, you're fucking funny. You should come do comedy. I'm like, whatever. Then some time went by. Kill Tony comes through. I need to sign up. I got tickets. I'm
Oh, were you
right on
at
the
New York
floor.
City?
Yeah.
No
my
shit.
sign up, my submission thing's right there.
Oh, it's in my pocket.
okay. Nice.
No, I literally have my wristband in my pocket.
fuck
I was there.
dude. Hell yeah,
I was
bro.
there
Me too.
Night one?
on the Saturday. No, night two.
Night two.
So Corey,
I was
got
there night
on,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched Corey on stage.
and I was like, "Fuck you!" You guys know Jason Banta?
No, I don't.
He was in the stands and he texted me. He's like, "Yo, Corey just got pulled," and I was like, "Fuck, dude. I didn't even know it was possible." So the next day I just treated it like I'm sorry, I just totally commandeered this story. But,
No, you're good.
Take it.
but I like, I bought the tickets and we stayed in like the weekend, me and my girl, like all weekend in New York City. So I was like, I'm just gonna not sign up. I don't want to be like stressed at like this thing we paid money for. We had to like get a hotel and all this stuff. That'd be silly. And then like I got there, I was like, if I don't sign up, everyone was like, why wouldn't you do that? I was like, didn't think of it that way.
Right.
Yeah.
So I sat in line for like 4 hours, signed up. I was the last one to sign up, and then sure as shit, I'm sitting, I like get my seats. And I'm just like, fucking Guns N' Roses, okay. Just like I have my tiny little notepad, just looking over just in case, and then someone walked down and had the. I was like, "This is it. This is fucking it." Wasn't it? It wasn't it at all.
I have the same, very similar story, dude.
And now you're just like, what if they come again? What if I? Oh god! Like
Dude,
you
night
get the
one.
highs and lows of like maybe I'll get on.
Night one
And bomb in
MSG.
front of 16,000 people.
I'm sitting there. And I've already seen, because I know where the comedian section is,
Yeah.
because they actually tried to sit me in the comedian section. I'm
Me
like,
too.
no, I have tickets.
Yeah.
So they let me out, and I got back in line and shit, whatever. But so I'm sitting in my seat, and you'll remember in the show there was a guy night one who got booed out through his entire
eviscerated.
set. He left. So anyway. Where I'm sitting, the guy with the board with the name comes down my aisle. I see him. My wife's right here. I'm like,
And you're not in the comedian section, which is
Right.
like the biggest. Like,
so I'm like, holy shit. And I'm like on the floor. I got early fucking tickets.
Yeah, me
I
too.
pay for the membership and all that. So I'm like, as soon as that shit went out, or even before, I had like, I think it was like 6 or 8 hour window to buy tickets before they actually went super public.
Me too.
So yeah, I got in on that. I got fucking. I paid like 200 something bucks a seat, fucking right up on the floor.
Oh, that's sick.
So in the floor section, I was like in the back of the on the floor, not like super close, right? But anyway, the fucking guy comes down and he goes right by me. So
You just start crying.
literally, I'm like, this is it, and then I'm like. They literally fucking passed me. It fucking annihilated
Dude,
me.
yeah.
And then he had that horrible set, and I was like, holy shit.
Oh, bummer. So now, it's funny when you're like, that should have been me. I would have fucking killed. You know?
No, I didn't feel like that. I was like, I'm so glad.
Thank God it's him.
Yeah, I'm like, thank God I didn't go up there. What if they treated me like that?
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, he didn't even.
It seems
it's
like they
not
were
that, like,
pulling
he-
their punches, too, a little bit.
It's not like he wasn't. Yeah, he didn't have jokes prepared. He wasn't ready for the show. Somebody signed him up, and they literally tell you
Hang
at the
him.
back.
Hang him in front of all these people.
Well, it was the comedian section that fucked him. They're the ones who started booing.
Really?
Yes, because listen, what's her name?
ruthless.
Kaylee, or I can't remember the woman's name, but every one of the live shows, she's the one who like dictates everything that happens with the signups.
yeah.
I think her name's
She's
Kaylee.
like a producer or something.
Yeah. So
She was very. That whole thing was insane.
So
when you got
she
there,
comes
like,
out and she's like,
they're
if you
business.
don't have a minute prepared,
Don't do
get
it.
the fuck
dude.
out of line.
Whoever
She's like,
that
this is
lady
not a
is,
joke.
Rules.
She's like, this is not a joke. There are 20,000 fucking people here. If you don't have a minute, just do yourself a favor. Get the fuck out of the line.
Fuck.
So,
Dude, I heard that.
when
I was like,
this guy goes up and he bombs his set, and then Tony asks, he's like, I've never done it. They threw my name in the hat. No fucking way.
Yeah.
Somebody threw your name in the hat. We were all, dude. I was there.
yeah, you have to wait in line for fucking 2 hours.
The fucking comedians just sort of. And then the crowd immediately followed, because it also dude, Tony literally prefaces the show with, wait until they're done. Don't
boo
fucking boo
Can't wait.
during the set. He literally says that
Yeah.
before everything even happened, before Dice comes up on stage.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean, bro?
Nick was just sitting there and be like, everything's cake, bro.
Yeah. Whoa, dude. That was gonna
Bro,
be my
I
big
cut-
thing.
I cut probably like 600 people in line
Really?
at MSG. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, dude, 'cause I got
Oh,
there-
you were one of those.
Well, listen. Yeah,
Why I wanna. Dude,
Well,
I
listen,
I was
I'm
in
smart.
line. I was in line, and I saw a couple of people doing that, and it was, dude, I was just sitting in fucking Manhattan. It was so hot that day, and I got to the line late, so I was like calculating, like, oh, we're only taking this many more sign-ups. I was like, fuck, if I just waited in this line
Yeah,
for
nothing.
3 hours, I got like so close to the front, and then as soon as I walked in, they're like, that's it. I was like, yes, dude. But before that, I was like, I saw people trying to like cut in line, and everyone in line was just like, no, get him out. Get him out. And then she's like, yo, like, what the fuck? I'm just trying to. I was like,
So how it happened for me, so I'm smart, right? I got our hotel MSG. Here's the back. My hotel was right here. There's a parking garage right there. So I park my car and I come actually valet. You know what I'm saying? Look at me.
Shit. I mean,
So
come on.
I
Shit,
come
changed
up,
it all.
I
Changed it
come
all.
up out my motherfucking garage, and right across the street is the line, right, to get into MSG in the back. So I walk up and I see Macabre, Sean Macabre, shout out.
She's hot.
Oh, dude. His comics right there. He's a tattoo artist. He's been on Kill Tony a couple times.
Oh, word.
So I see him standing there. We're just bullshitting, chatting. In the line, you know, like here's the cutout.
Yeah, dude,
actual
I was
gated
around
section.
the corner when I started.
Right. So the line's all the way down. And here I'm thinking, like, both of us were like, God damn, all these people are already here to get into the show, not realizing that those were all signups. And here's like the gate. So we're just standing there, like with the gate right in front of us. Next thing you know, we just start walking in, like,
tight.
We were within the first 100 people for signups.
I would have hated you if I saw that, but I mean, now that we're friends now, and we're friends now.
Oh, for sure. We locked in, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. Fucking locked in. Yo, you gotta get yours sometimes. You know what I mean? But if I saw you that day, I'd be like, fucking.
Fucking Bika or whatever. What was that?
Beak
Dude, you know what's fucked up though? Something really set me off while I was sitting in line. Check it out. So
Aaron Bilal, how he walks.
no, but I didn't. That's fucked up because you know I hung out with him before. I met him, got photos of him. So you piece of shit.
You like that though.
Fucked up.
You like that.
So anyway, Aaron's a sweetheart, by the way. Not the name
Super
drop.
quiet, but
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Got to play with his keyboard.
So I'm standing in line, right? And then out of nowhere, I feel somebody touch the back of my neck. And like, all right, so I've done a lot of drugs and I've been in a lot of places where getting
too,
dosed can happen.
oh yeah.
So, and it would be pretty funny. I was just thinking to myself, like,
So
man,
it
if I
dosed
was,
you on the back
I
of
was
your
like,
neck.
man, if I was 19, I would definitely go to one of the biggest shows in the world and try to dose somebody who's going up. What if they got pulled up and they were tripping balls, right?
Oh my god.
So,
diabolical.
Now that's going through my head. Now the one
and it's
spot,
hot as fuck, so you're
the
just
one
sweating anyway.
that one spot on my neck, like I can almost remember exactly where it was. Started getting fucking hot. So I'm literally
Yeah,
rubbing.
he just poured Bengay on you.
I'm thinking somebody dripped acid on my neck.
Yeah.
Just a drop or whatever, you know what I mean? Fuck, it can go into anywhere in the skin. I know all about that.
Yeah, I've seen SLC Punk.
Bro, I've washed blotter, okay? Both of my hands have been submerged. I know what it feels
Yeah.
like. But so my brain, because I have all this angst about
Yeah.
signing up, I'm like holy
You're trying
fuck.
to find a separate thing to focus on.
But
That's
now,
probably what it was.
dude, now I'm like, holy fuck, this is not good. Like, what if I am I?
Yeah, you just have to set your life. They're like, let
I'm
him go. You
I'm
just
like,
do
I
an
shouldn't
hour.
sign up. Like, I'm looking around. I'm like, which one of these motherfuckers is purposely not looking at me? Because that's the one who fucking did it.
So you just
So, bro,
you went into
you
full.
I'm like,
went-
I'm like CIA, bro.
He went full Stone
I'm
Cold on
looking at
Punk'd.
everybody.
He was like, "You crashed my truck."
I'm looking at everybody.
Get another beer.
I even said to Sean, I'm like, bro, look at my neck. I'm like, is it red in this one spot right here? He's like, no. bro.
Like
I'm
that would matter.
I was like, dude, I think someone dosed me. I swear to God, if we'll get him on this pod one day and he's gonna remember this. I swear to God. I
So
was
you were
like,
nervous. to say
Yeah.
the
I was
least.
like, dude, I think someone dosed me. And dude, it was drizzling.
Yeah.
It was drizzling outside.
It was just a little drizzle.
I had no idea.
It was like I was on the edge of my seat, like,
Bro,
what could it have been?
He's looking
Somebody
around.
touched you.
I'm so
weird?
fucking high right now.
Look, he's looking around. He's like, he's like, I don't know, man. He's like, it is kind of drizzling though.
Yeah, you felt another one, like, whoa, yo, no, not again. That is fucking
I was-
gold, dude.
Bro, my brain was in a weird place,
Yeah.
man.
That is so, I I get it.
You
'Cause
went-
I was,
You know what's
I
hilarious?
was hanging
You went
out
full
so
Austin 316,
Bro,
dude.
there would have been a time. There was a
Rip your
time where
sleeves
like,
off.
there was a time where like I would have been so happy for someone to dose me.
Oh yeah, you're just.
Like-
It's just when you're broke.
Yeah, right.
You're broke at a concert. You're like, fuck.
You just leave your drink out.
So you know what I started thinking? I'm like, good thing my hotel is right there. Good thing I'm not poor.
Yeah, I feel like even if you realize you were tripping, you'd be like, I got pulled, so like,
Yeah, I could just walk across the street. I'd be good.
that's so funny. Dude. Somebody
Yeah.
must have dosed me on my neck. Don't even have a cup. They the
Dude,
people,
I'm
the
sure
diabolical
That's some heavy
person,
rain, dude. I
they-
feel like a poke. That's a heavy rain.
Bro, I'm telling you, because like it's not like it dripped down. It must have instantly absorbed into my skin, bro. Because like it wasn't there, and then it was hot.
Nanobots. It was nanobots. It was fucking nanobots.
Somebody hit you with a booster real
Dude, you
quick.
started moving all weird
I'm
when you
being
started
tracked.
walking.
I'm being tracked right now, dude. Holy shit.
Just got dosed with the vaccine.
How's your mRNA?
Oh my god.
I am COVID.
Did you ever get a vaccine?
Nah.
Smart man.
Yeah.
Why the fuck you lying?
He's been so quiet. That was good, Joey. that was
Nah,
good.
dude, I kept working. I honestly didn't feel, besides the whole lockdown, which was a blast for me.
So fun.
Did
I
you
had
do the
such a good
VR
time.
comedy?
No,
You didn't
no,
do
I
any
was
of that?
I wasn't even back in stand up yet. I was
nice.
I was traveling doing the horse show thing, and I flew back. A horse show like got canceled, and so I was like, all right, word, whatever. I was flying from California to Florida to buy my buddy's car. He was like, yo, like the trade-in value is this much. I'll sell it to you for the trade-in value. I was like, word. So like I got like a huge discount, and you know, just gonna go chill with my bud. And I got to his apartment, and then the next day the whole world shut down. And I was like, hey, I know it's supposed to be here for like a day or two. You mind if I stay for like? He was like, yeah, dude, a couple weeks, fine. Stay there for like a month and a half.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, what else could you have done?
Dude, nothing. And he had like a spare room. He like shout out Tom Carlson.
Tom.
Did he have kids and shit? Or?
No.
Oh, thank God.
He was another horse show homie, and he sold me his car. And then at a certain point, I was just like, he was like, dude, the world's kind of opening up again. Like, you should probably get the fuck out of here. And I was like, just on his couch, like eating crab cakes. Like, come on, dude. The fuck? I thought we were boys.
really gotta go? One more crab cake and I'll leave.
But yeah, so I mean, besides that, shit kind of just, there's another horse show, went to that, and I would just find shows that were in places that were.
What did you
A
do in
little
these
less.
horse shows?
So I started by like building the shit that they jumped
He was a
over.
fluffer.
I was just a fluffer. I was like, I was like, yeah, this whole thing with your hands is, you guys are not doing it right. So I just used my mouth. But fun fact, horses have huge penises. So I got fired immediately. No, I would build the shit that they jumped over. And so I was like on the jump crew.
Nice.
And then, and so that was when I was like 18. I saw like the announcer. I was like, oh, that'd be sick. Just sit in an air conditioned booth, not in fucking the swamp of Florida, sweat my dick off. Like, that'd be cool to have that job. So I just kind of slowly travel the country, keep doing jump crew. Oh, now I get to be the paddock master, in-gate, whatever guy. And then I finally got to the announcer stuff. And it wasn't like, hey, coming on the left, right, and it's spent. It was more like, and joining us next in the ring is entry 492. That's Lolita, owned and shown by Carol Strauss. I would just do that.
You sound like a stripper announcer.
Lolita.
Dude, you should see. There was one name that was, it was my first.
Coming to the stage, Lolita.
I would say coming to the
Stop
stage
saying that fucking word.
Dude, what's Lolita?
We don't need to say that word.
Lola, Lilo, and Orsted.
Coming to the stage, Destiny.
Give it up for Cinnamon.
Give it up for Jezebel. Huge tits.
But but one of the first big shows I announced on, one of the names was Baloo, like the bear, Ballou.
Scratch your back out.
Baloo, and their names were all like, it's like, oh, if you have a horse that was like its sperm came from like a champion horse, you'd have to like write at like their first letter in. So there would be like whatever name, and then like XCS, which was like Xavier was it was like, oh, champion horse bred. It was weird, but this particular time it was like Baloo Sock XC whatever fucking S.
Elon Musk's latest kid.
Yeah, but it was I had just the one time
What are those beak you
the one
say?
time I smoked weed at work, I smoked a huge dab, and then my boss called me in to be like the head announcer. Right afterwards, don't smoke weed at work. I don't smoke dabs ever, and I was like, "Fuck, dude, it's gonna be an easy day. I'm just painting."
That's why they don't let me announce my kids' football games anymore. I'm up there in the fucking. Hold on, coach. Time out. I'm trying to rip this down.
Tackle made by Destiny.
That's a first down.
That's a first down
But
by
I
Jezebel.
kept reading this Baloo Sock, and the first time I hit it, I was like, "Whoa!" I would just call this horse Ball Sack, and then it kept winning rounds, and it was like the winner of the whole thing, and then it was like the champion. So I kept being like, and the champion today is Baloo Sock. Just like I felt it in like every crevice of my. Don't say Ball Sack. Don't say Ball Sack. And like I'm wearing like
Don't say
I'm wearing like a white shirt and tie. I was just painting that day, so I had like cut off jeans, painted over, and they're like, "Yeah, no, it's all good. You're gonna be at the desk." So I was like, professional from here down, stoned to the bone. Cut off shorts underneath, just like ball sack. Just like, God, dude. But what happened was I realized like, oh, I hate this. I thought I would love all this announcing stuff. I don't even like horses. I realized like,
Fuck
like
horses.
12 years in, this is not for me. So I quit. Yeah.
School dog and gang home.
Hell, oh, there they go.
There
Oh,
they
gun
go,
show,
yeah.
gun show, gun show.
Traps. I'm gonna watch this episode and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna kill myself today. I think today's the day.
Fucking hilarious, man. You were fucking hilarious.
You got D2 traps going on,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm kind of mad. You're from Connecticut, to be honest. Fuck.
Me too.
You should be from here, man.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Let him move in. Let
mean-
him have the dog couch.
Yeah, you can have the dog couch.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it only makes sense, honestly.
Nah, what are you doing now for work? Oh, should we play the game?
Yeah, no, I was waiting for the game. I was
Yeah, we
trying to
should
not
do
let
that.
it. I was
Yeah.
gonna
We
say.
should do that.
We're
Joey
definitely-
Buns is
He just stepped out to take a pish.
a pish.
But we will get to that
Alright,
game in a
pish,
moment.
a pish.
In the
So
meantime,
what do we
I
do?
wanted
What
to
do we do?
ask
5 questions?
Yeah, we're gonna do 5 questions, but hold on, that can hold. Let me ask you something real quick. What's your Mount Rushmore of comedians?
I've been preparing for this too. On the drive here, I was like, fucking Dane Cook and Amy Schumer.
Don't you fucking dare!
I almost said Amy Winehouse. Amy Winehouse. And,
Try to make me gonna read.
Katie
Actual-
Sandler.
All the
I
goys.
don't know.
All the goys.
Oh, Sandler's a
Yeah.
I know, I'm kidding.
Larry David, Jerry Seinfeld, Adam Sandler, Moses. Now,
Ergo, Jesus Christ.
yeah. My Mount
Are those
Rushmore-
all the Jews you know?
That's it. I think that's all there is. Now, my Mount Rushmore
All right, here we go.
is going to be Patrice, Louis, Chappelle, and I want to say Gillis, but I feel like that's kind of a cop-out. And I want to say Hicks, but that seems like I'm trying to be someone that I'm not, so I'm going to say Gillis.
Nice.
All right, cool.
Do this
All right,
little
we're gonna
comment.
move on.
Anyways, that's been great talking to you. Yeah, watch out for the traffic. It's Memorial Day weekend, so I'll get the fuck out of here.
Seriously. No, we're going to move on to the portion of the show where we play, what are we calling this?
Guess your occupation.
All
No,
right.
guess your job. I don't know.
That
What
was-
a fucking gay.
He's a property manager. You got to fucking
Shut the fuck up. Fucking.
Are you a property man?
You fucking
No, he's
beakyas.
not,
I'm
bro.
fucking beakyas.
We're gonna play. We're gonna figure out within 5 questions each of what your occupation is, what you do for a living. Just real quick before we begin this game, do you have a job?
Yes.
we had someone. The last person
No,
we had in
dude,
here
so
didn't.
I'm really hoping that Opus actually picks me up. Shout out Opus for
Once
for
again,
all
Opus Clips.
yeah, all your open needs.
/MTM pod. All right. So I'm
We
gonna
got
go
some
ahead.
good plugs.
I'm gonna go ahead and start us off. You look like a big burly guy. You work with your hands.
I do.
Okay.
Okay. What tool do you use the most? That's my favorite question.
My brain. No, probably
Fuck.
probably screw gun.
Okay.
Are you a drywaller?
You're just gonna ask a question then? This is so.
I mean, I was so.
Okay.
No, but right now. No,
Not right now.
you don't work
no.
with drywall.
No. I mean, I'm going to. I'm fucking building a nursery. So,
It's true. True.
so drywall's coming in actually tomorrow.
Nice.
Okay. Here.
That was a good guess though.
Do you work with people? Like, do you have to like clients? You
No,
go
straight
okay.
up just aliens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dogs, nail. Yeah, I mean, I
So
do.
Mexican.
That's
Oh, God.
that's a, just unanimously yes, but that's like a
Yeah.
who the
like-
fuck who doesn't work
yeah.
with people?
Right,
you
of
know?
course. I know exactly what he means.
Okay.
I feel like we are in a similar kind of environment. So without asking that question, because I feel like that's already there, would someone go to a trade school to learn what you do?
Yes.
Okay.
Tradesman.
We're fucking you up on this one, brother.
Tradesman. I mean, this is $500 a piece. You're gonna get $1,000 if you beat us.
Or you owe us 400, 200
That's
apiece.
cool, dude. I think I'm fucking. I don't
You're
know if you know
caking
this,
over
but
there.
I'm
You're
fucking
caking over there.
loaded, so.
Tradesman,
You're just
tradesman.
lucky that Joey Buttons
Works
has
with
been
a screwdriver.
has been throwing me hundreds.
Look at him.
You're,
You know this guy
I mean,
doesn't pick up shit.
I mean, I did for a while.
Yeah. Now he's too good. He doesn't pick up shit.
Does that look like shit to you?
It means that there's a laborman who picks shit up for him, or some young greenhorn who's doing it.
Okay.
We're allowed to deliberate.
I was
gonna.
gonna
We're
say,
deliberating.
I
We're
almost just-
deliberating.
I almost
This
just sold
isn't
myself
radio
down.
silence. I'm thinking.
really
I'm thinking.
Hey, while you
think-
deliberate, can I grab another spatten?
Yeah, of course.
Or,
I really think.
or whatever, a jug of piss, whatever you got down there.
I'm starting to really think that. Yeah, go ahead. I'm starting to really think that this guy's either an electrician or an elevator tech.
My buddy's an elevator tech.
See,
Which could've
he's
just thrown
answering
you right off the
questions. He's
set.
answering shit, and that doesn't count because I didn't ask you.
I mean, yeah, fucking, I didn't tell
We're
you.
deliberating.
Whatever, dude.
Oh, here you go. Sorry, yeah. Check that thing out. Isn't that cool?
Whoa, dude.
Come on, give him a question. God damn it.
I'm trying to think, bro. Trying to think of my good ones. My good ones.
Well, we
Patience.
know he works in construction. Okay, with a screwdriver.
No. Screw gun.
I'm ready for work, boss.
Do you work for a large company?
Not, yes. I mean, it's not just me. I work for, yes.
Okay.
There's about 40 employees.
Okay.
Do you work with electricity or do you work with wiring?
I don't. I avoid electric work because
Okay.
because if I know it,
Oh.
that means I have to do it. So I'm just. Also, this is more than 5 questions.
No. That was 3.
That was my fourth.
That was 3.
Oh,
That was
5
my
each.
fourth. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
He's
like-
on. Yeah, he's on his
Motherfucker.
4th question right now.
All right.
So I have 1 left. He's got 2 left.
All right. Screw
Should I
gun.
should I put on fucking poker face?
Come on, brother. Come
Put
on,
on-
it's right
hang on,
there.
dude. Let me put on my
It's
poker
right
face.
there, man.
Yeah.
This is my poker face.
Do you deal with heating, ventilation, and air conditioning?
What's that? No, I do not.
No.
Nah. This is his
Fuck.
fault, dude. You trusted him, sold you right down the river.
How they get rid of Spartan babies. That's how they get rid of Spartan babies, baby. Look at Joey Buttons got money
Buttons
for
is
you.
paying you too.
Buttons got money for you.
Yeah, Button
Keep that money in a separate pile, please. That's dirty money.
Yeah, you can tell. I'll exit off like that. That's some crazy
You
shit.
can tell. That's dirty money. Buttons pulled it out of his G-string.
Holy shit, dude. You came out. What are you, Serpico?
That's dirty money. All right, my last question. So, you're not an electrician. You're not an HVAC. You work. It's not drywall. Are you in the construction field?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just have a screw gun and it's connected to like a large dildo.
He's just vibrating assholes all day.
Boss, can I get a break?
Oh, come on, dude. Concrete guy. No, look at him. Fucking look at those shoulders,
Dude.
Bro, you see now? He grew 9 inches flexing them fucking traps.
Yeah, but, dude, if you look closely, all this fat just folds up and I look like a fucking bulldog.
You get a turtleneck.
uncircumcised wiener.
Uncircumcised wiener. Great. All right, yeah, it's obvious. It's if he's not a bricklayer, he's a concrete guy.
I'm just huge, dude. My size just some people. I could be a poet. I mean,
No,
I'm
you're not.
screwing in. No, I'm not. But
we've spent almost
just
2
because
hours
I'm a
with
gargantuan man.
Are you a
doesn't-
carpenter?
I am.
Ah,
Boomtown.
motherfucker! I almost said concrete layer, but I fucking
Dude,
I was
was
trying
that
to throw you
was that
off.
the
I was going
buzzer
to say
beater, too?
carpenter.
Is that
Dude.
the last question of the
was
That was
last
the only one I
question.
could think of looking at your forearms.
Well, we get the questions, but then we get to add, we
Yeah.
get to guess. So yeah,
Hell
nice, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks,
Hey,
man.
you owe us 200 apiece, boy.
That's fine. I got.
Give me
plenty,
that. No,
dude.
I want that.
Honestly,
Give me the
want-
dirty money. I want
that
the dirty money.
I don't want the
Shit.
dirty money.
I want the dirty
I
money.
want my.
clean
I get,
shit.
that's only 100, bro.
Oh right.
200
Damn, I was
apiece.
trying to.
No, I want
Yeah,
that dirty
bro.
money,
I was
bro.
trying to goil your ass.
Don't give me that goy money.
Go.
Wow.
Buzzer beater, dude.
That was fire, bro.
The Bobby.
You know what gave it away? Forearms.
Dude, I am the softest I've ever been.
forearms, man, forearms. Yeah, that gave it away for me.
Hell yeah.
I build cabinets. Cabinets.
Oh, wow.
Cabinet guy.
We have a guy who also works with.
They're gonna say we got a friend that's also gay.
No, he is extremely faggot.
Mark that down for me.
N-word.
Hey.
I just if we're just chiming in.
All right, we gotta wash that up. Everyone's a goy.
Get in there. Yo, I know this is like. I know
Also,
this is wildly
what kind of gave
unprofessional.
away the carpentry thing is how well you can push together this table.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you need
You
some,
hate
you need some
space.
wood glue for this.
You
thing.
hate space.
It actually has latches underneath. We just
Dude, I
haven't
fucking-
latched
I
them.
know.
Don't jerk off right now.
It's gonna take you a
Nailed
minute. Yeah. 100%.
Hey, I know this is wildly unprofessional, but do you guys need to do like another plug for?
Opus Clip.
Yeah,
Don't forget.
And while you do that, do you mind if I run to the bathroom?
take
and
a
where
piss.
is the bathroom?
Take a pish.
Straight across, you'll find the glory hole in the door.
Yeah,
I'll
there's-
just go find my bed and piss on it.
Yeah.
Is that cool? I feel bad, but I'm like,
No, you're good.
you're good.
I am busting at the seams right now.
He's got piss brain. He's got piss brain, bro.
fucking pissed my pants.
Oh, dude, look at those fucking jeans. Of course he's a carpenter.
Yeah, dude. Fucking A. He smells like fucking pine board. Guys, welcome back to the Dog Pound. We're here,
This
and
is
we just
Move
want
the
to
Mic,
we want to
man.
say Move the Mic is now sponsored by Opus Clip.
Yes, it is.
Opus Clip, Opus
So
Clip, Opus
you
Clip.
can follow opus.pro/MTM pod to save 25% off on all of your purchases in the next year. Every time you use that link, it shows them, the level of support that we have. It really helps us out. So do that for us, and we're definitely going to give it back. This is what it's all about.
Join us twice a week now on Move the Mic podcast. We have episodes coming out twice a week, and if you don't tune in, you're missing out. Let me tell you that.
We're
'Cause
bringing
we
on
have fun every week,
and we're bringing on the best, and not just the best. Some people are just total characters, and we're bringing them on so that people don't hate us.
Joey Button's in the house. All right, we have our talented guest coming back from the Pisser.
And this is one of those guests, everybody. How are you doing, Nick?
Oh, we're doing Woo! What a piss.
what a piss,
Dude, spotting goes through you, huh?
The greatest piss.
Oh my God, I feel like a new.
Did you push it out? That was a fast one.
Dude, it hurt. It hurt.
I feel like you went.
I've got a tight pee hole.
Bro, haven't you ever watched Your Mom's House? Dr. Phil has been saying you can't push.
No,
That's
I
how
don't
you
know if it
create.
was Dr. Phil, but
Yeah, Dr.
No,
Phil.
you can't.
Now, here's the thing about
We'll be
pushing.
right back. But stay right here.
Auto fucking correct. My brain's auto correct.
Now, when it feels like you're pushing, are you pushing away from me or your parents? It sucks that Adam Ray just like you can't do that without
encapsulated it,
being like, oh, you're just doing an Adam
We
Ray
have a
impression.
buddy who's still trying to
Mr.
do
Chamberlain, he's pretty good.
He's so,
He's pretty
it's
good.
still his.
it. No, he's fucking hilarious. So if you haven't watched that episode,
Who?
check it out. Randy Chamberlain.
He's a very good impressionist. He's a very new
Oh, dude, he's
comedian. He's
hilarious.
only been doing comedy for like 6 months, but like his
he's
impressions
fucking-
are
I
top.
hate him
fucking-
already,
Yeah,
which means he's good.
No, he's hilarious.
classic Connecticut guy.
Yeah, dude.
Hate him already.
Bunch of salty dogs down there. It sucks.
Fucking salt dogs.
No, so down in your comedy scene, here's some things we haven't asked you yet. We're gonna spit fire through these questions. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'd rather have.
Yeah, we had
I'd-
too much fun. For
That's
the
what
first
we
hour.
really did. No, I'd rather have fun. So let's just get through these questions. Where are your average? Like, where's your home court? Where do you go normally
My
to
home
do
court-
your set?
Well, I mean, I do that. I just wish I had more hosting of mics possibilities, but I only host Toyo every other Wednesday, and that is truly home court. It's just like I host, I'll fucking eat a bag of flaming shit up front for like 10, 15 minutes.
I love Cheetos.
And yeah, flaming hot turds. That's me. That's what they call me down at the Hibachi restaurant.
Oh, yeah. Flaming hot turd. A flaming hot turd.
You can have that one bad.
Coming to the stage. This is Nick Kochis.
Yeah, but I
flaming hot turd.
I have to introduce myself, so I'll just like, that's like where I like experiment the most. I'll do the most like. I really don't give a shit. I give a shit about like the production, like
Yeah, of
getting
course.
like having people come and stuff. But for me, it's like no one gives a shit about the host of the open mic. So that's where I usually get to like, oh, I'll fucking do a character or do like this dumb bit. Now that's kind of off and running. I don't have to like play guitar there, which I would, but I don't want to in front of real comedians. So Toyo is where I experiment the most. I go to the Elbow Room a lot. I've been bombing. I've been bombing. I was gonna say I've been bombing around with Pat McKinstry. We went to.
That's our boy.
He brought me to that Vernon Hotel.
Yeah.
Okay.
That place
what's that?
rules.
What's
dude.
that?
You
I
guys
was-
didn't have a green room at the Vernon Hotel?
No, I you know what I had
What the
is
fuck's
I
Pat doing?
I sat in the front, like one of the front seats, and it was like sloped down, like Val Kilmer Batman seat kind of sloped down. So I was just like fidgeting the entire time. Then I had a bunch of jokes that I should have just did like, oh, these are 5 minutes, they're tried and true. I don't know these people. I experimented, bombed. So
You ever heard of the story that we've told about the Shriner show?
no, Schreinerbach.
Bro. So our buddy Bardo puts us on a show. About 100 and something people there.
125.
Yeah, 125.
I counted them.
Hogging it.
I counted them.
Speaking of bats.
You can
What's your favorite bat? Is it a fruit bat?
My name is Jeff.
this guy a rackadisabrin. He rackadisabrin.
Oh fuck.
125.
125 people.
So, I don't know anything about him, right? So I'm like Googling shit. So I go up on stage. I'm like, yeah, last minute I got asked to do this show. I don't know anything about the Shriners, so I'm looking it up on Google. But the only thing that kept coming up was like conspiracy theory this, conspiracy theory that. I pause. I look around. I'm like, I don't see any Jews here.
I did hear about this, and then you were like,
I call them racist. Completely different.
I love that.
I was in a room full of Jews, I guess. And he was in a room full of racists.
Yes, I was. I was.
Yeah, they must have been so confused.
Dude.
No, you have no idea.
They must
because,
have thought that you guys were in on it, and they were like, "What the?"
who do you think? We've never even said who went up before either of us. 2 people went up before me. The
Members
host,
of the shrine.
the host, and then another member.
Jerry Seinfeld.
We're not gonna. Yes, we're not gonna say his name. And he was just-
You had to follow.
Dude,
Jerry
he was trying to tell jokes about being drunk and like fucking bitches making rap music and shit, and it was just like,
Oh hell yeah!
bro, it was a
Was it
room.
you? No, come on, man.
I thought we was boys. Bro. Don't fucking do this to me. Man. Don't fucking do this. What happened?
Shut off.
Oh, it's not plugged in. It's very hot. Because it's not plugged in.
Yeah, that's what I do to podcasts. I'll make them hot.
All right. Give
It's
us
not
one
funny.
moment while we work through this technical difficulty.
Pause, dude.
Oh, we're
There
back.
it goes.
We're back.
All right. It should be on.
Yo, those things are.
Nah, no blue light. No blue light.
No. Yeah, it's not on. Yep, there it goes. It's going to climb, and now it's on. Let go. Once that blue bar comes on, you got to let go.
Now, you might have to readjust the view as well.
Yeah, he'll figure it out.
Where do you guys get those cameras? The
hey,
Incredibles
we're
2?
not-
All right.
We get those from Opus.pro.
It's still not
Really?
on. It's still not on. Still not on.
What is going on? What'd you do to it?
Yeah, this.
It's just all. It's the Nick Kochis show. Nick Kochis. Kochis.
All right, let go.
Coaches, you're right.
Coaches.
People-
Coaches.
Coaches, yeah.
Coaches.
People hate-
Dude, we had this running on a 6-hour stream. It's not, don't worry about the heat. It's probably too dead.
Yeah, sometimes I just leave these microphones flaming.
Just go camera 3.
Yeah, just
go camera 3.
Give it a few minutes. It's too dead. You ran
Sweet.
it dead. You fucking forgot to plug it in. That's
I think it happens.
it's not like this is a professional fucking show.
Opus Clip.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Hey, we're just peeling the curtain back a little bit. These things happen, people.
No, it really does. And that's the great thing about this show is, yeah, like you said, we're on the bottom floor, and you're really like people who are watching it now.
A total
No, I
compliment.
don't. No. I get that. Like people who join and like watch us now, they're gonna literally see. I'm not gatekeeping shit. Anybody who come in here, like we've had Philip Anthony who started his own podcast.
Rob Santos.
Rob Santos, a bunch of people who want to do their own thing.
Yeah.
And the first thing I'm willing to do is, this is what
Help them through.
All
Yeah.
of this stuff is what you need. Like I'm willing to help them. You know what I
I'm
mean?
picking your brain and ass after
Let's
this.
go. Well, listen, either we're fucking or fighting. Either way, I'm having fun. You know what I'm saying, big boy?
If you're fucking or fighting me, either way, you're gonna be disappointed.
Well, I'm
That
still
guy
having,
was gonna have a hammer or punch me in the face harder. Neither. Neither, my guy. I'm like, "Wee."
I
Neither
was
my
really
guy.
hoping you had a hammer.
I wish, dude. I mean, as a carpenter.
So you're a shower, not a grower. All of a sudden, is what you're telling me. You're switching up.
What? No. I'm neither, dude. I barely have a penis.
He's like, oh, you thought I was a goy. I'm not actually goyim.
Oh, you got dirty money coming in.
Oh shit,
Dirty money, dude. Hell yeah.
Bro, you got to learn how to just throw that shit on the floor like a whore.
Yo, I'll pick it up with my teeth.
With your butt. With your butt crack.
Oh, my God. So what are some other questions we got to spitfire through? Okay, we've asked Rushmore. Let me ask you this.
What's the best piece of comedy advice you ever received?
fire?
Shit. I meant to prepare for all these questions because
You're a perfectionist. We understand.
I'm not, dude. You should see my car. You'd be like, ugh, does this guy fucking smoke meth? Best piece of comedy advice. Does it have to be from somebody I know personally?
No, of course not.
Just period.
Yeah, what's your...
Period, as they say. Period.
What's something that's... Yeah.
With a
Period.
T. Period.
Period.
Probably
Praise
like
the Lord.
just
Screets.
if you're booked,
I farted.
if you're booked, I farted. No, if you're booked, you're there for a reason. If you're there for a reason, you're funny. If you're funny, you go have fun.
I don't believe that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because there's a lot of people who aren't funny.
All right, well, I gave myself that advice, so fuck you.
But listen though, hear me out. There's a lot of people who aren't funny who get booked because they
I
have-
know, and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
Shout out
Hear ye, hear
Voldemort.
ye.
Shout out
It's like-
Voldemort.
Rogan, you know what he says because he lives in a palace with money? Is that you have to be undeniable.
Yes,
Right?
Yeah.
Being undeniable is great, and you'll be known by other comedians.
That doesn't mean
and-
shit, though.
It doesn't.
It doesn't
None
mean
of
anything.
it fucking means
But
anything.
it does mean what that means, I think, is like you being undeniable isn't for everyone else. It's for like, all right, well, I know that I wrote these jokes. I know that I fucking ran them through the grinding wheel, the grist mill. Like, I know where there's faults in my set and I could work on. If you don't work on it, that's fine. But like, you're not gonna be.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of fluff that I have in some of my sets because I'm like, well, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do all these fucking jokes that I've said. I think my biggest thing is like you have to like believe the shit you're saying is funny.
Yeah,
funny
for sure.
Because the hardest thing for me is like repeating. You know, that's the thing. You perfect this set, and that's like you round it out. Everything's flawless. But like, have you ever said a joke to someone that's very funny at a party, and then they're like, "Yo, that was so funny!" Like, "Yo, tell my buddy." And then you say it again, and you're like, "It's not as funny." And the moment's not really there.
Right.
And then you do that 3 more times. You're like, "I don't even fucking like this joke anymore." Like that's, I can't pretend if I'm not enjoying, even if I know this joke works. Once it starts not working, that means I'm not into it.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Like, have the most, like, if you have a new joke that you're excited about, do that instead of the one that's like,
Played out.
I know it works and I know, like, and I'm not the best, like.
You're definitely not a role model. Nobody's asking you.
No,
to be.
yeah, I'm not. Anyways, if anyone wants, I've just opened my own babysitting. No.
No, but so okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, of course. With that said, though, if you could go back, right, before COVID, when you were like really in your first swing at comedy,
Yeah.
like when you found that you were funny, you believed in yourself, you were trying it out. What's a piece of advice that you'd give yourself now to that person then?
Write. Just write as much as you can. Like, not just write, like, because I write, little ditties when, in the middle of the night.
Pause.
Little ditties.
Pause,
Not
bro.
big ditties.
No.
Little
The
ones.
biggest, the smallest.
I don't know. Have you
Diddy
listened?
doesn't care. Where are you, Cassie?
Have you been listening to the trial? He is Little Diddy.
Yeah, right. That guy is a fucking bottom feeder. That guy feeds on algae.
Amen, brother. Dude, you laid that perfectly on
On the
wire.
cord. Leave it there.
Yeah, 50-50. Well, shove it. No.
Tick it.
Tick. No, like, I think writing... It's,
We have the biggest ditties.
I think writing is... You love it, dude. I think writing... Because I started doing this thing where I was like, I would take my joke book and I would go
Law and
sit...
Crime Network is going to suggest this video.
I would sit and like actually try and write, and which is like difficult. Everyone's like, "Oh, I can't just sit and write," and Which is fine, but you can. You like if you just flush out shit, if you sit and at least organize like, oh, this is my set that I did, this is something that worked, and just keeping track on what works and what doesn't, but you believe in, like, and then tying it in together. If you sit for like an hour, like for me, I would do it the day before a big show. I would go to Starbucks and I would sit with 3 joke books and be like, all right, I want to do this one, this one, this one. Like, how do I make these mesh? And I'd write them out. And then even at the show, even if I had like a set list, I'd be like, all right, well, I'd be freaking out like, oh, it's this. And then it would blend together. And then you get on stage and you're not worried about it. You already know.
Yeah.
You already know so much about your own set that you're like, then you can allow yourself to like fuck around in between.
You lost me at you go
Did
to
he?
Starbucks.
You look like the dude that goes to Starbucks and is like, "You guys got a brisket sandwich?"
Yeah, I'm the
need a
dude that goes to
brisket.
Starbucks in Yukon, and I have a notebook, and all these little Asian ladies have like
Oh, he's a
like
he's a
Max,
bigger
and I'm just
bag
like,
of turtle.
Yeah, can I get a fucking venti cold brew? And I just sit there like a psychopath, just scribbling fucking anecdotes.
You're writing a manifesto.
Yeah.
That is my last Asian impression. I'm
Thank
sorry,
you.
y'all. Exactly.
No, so, it was super embarrassing, and it sucks, but like.
We're going to hell.
Just or finding a place or in a time to like sit and edit and like getting past that like what am I doing, like I don't do this, I'll like write a joke in my notes and then I'll flush it out when I get to the club or whatever. That works sometimes, but if you're like so ready for it that you're like oh, I don't know, I'm like if I believe in all this shit, like this is funny, if I get to that point at the club where I'm like, oh, none of this is gonna work, but I know everything, that means you can like fuck around with the crowd or like fuck around with something someone did before. I don't know. That was a long drawn out way to say, I guess, just edit.
Yeah.
Just like keep track on.
Cut the fat.
Cut
You just
the
didn't
fat,
want to
yeah,
say
yeah.
that because you don't.
I should have
do
said
that.
that. That's so much better advice for me. Can you give me advice 10 years ago? Damn it.
Time traveling.
I love that question. What's another good one we always ask? Which one you got? I know you got some. There's always there's always the one that's right there.
The one. Oh, hey. Oh, all right. I like this question.
There it is.
All right, I like
There
this
it
one. Good, you sparked it in my mind.
Had to help him.
So, what part in your career like sparked you to keep going? Like, what high are you chasing for comedy? What show? Like, what show popped you up? Like, hey, was it a sold out crowd? Like,
No, it
Was there a reaction that you got?
yeah.
There's anytime I just have like there's shows where I've done really well that didn't really tickle my beanbag like it should have. And there's shows where I was just like, oh, I knew I was on. I knew I was locked in. Yeah. I think there's been times where I've gotten done. It wasn't like a huge pop. Wow, dude, I'm getting gay here by the second. It wasn't a huge pop. It wasn't like
The biggest ditty.
You sound like an NFL player right now.
It's not the biggest ditty. It's not the smallest ditty. But just being like knowing that there's a show I did at Comics where I was nervous.
Comics
as hell.
Roadhouse?
Comics Roadhouse.
Shout
yeah.
outs.
And if I went back and watched it, I would hate it. But at the time, I studied all my material so much, and I was just like, all right, like just getting off notes is such like a you're letting yourself off the leash and letting yourself be, and that kind of place is like so time management's such a big thing because if you go over 10 minutes, they'll play the music, and it's hilarious when people are bombing, and then they're like, yeah, I can get another one in, and then the music will just play, and they're still talking to the mic. I did not want to be that guy, that guy. But there's a couple times where I've like, all right, I know all my material, I know it's good, and then like just little interactions where I could like, I was like, oh, I can like see myself total like out of body experience, like, oh, I know I'm doing everything exactly how I thought I would, like, just shit like that. That's like gets me fucking rack hard. Gets me rock hard.
Dude, you know what's hilarious? My brother, when I was a kid, he'd always tell me, dude, you jerk off like this.
World's smallest violin.
The way you know.
That guy is not autistic.
No, he's just a cult follower. It's okay.
That is
Shout out Zach.
Oh my
He's
God.
literally me if I was 270 pounds. He's a big fucking boy. Yeah, big retard. Big boy. Love him to death.
You just made me spittle.
2 hours later. 2 hours later.
All right.
That's 4 hours later, folks.
My man. So let me ask you this before we wrap this thing up. We have the infamous, the number one question, the only reason why we ever brought you here in the first place.
Yes, I'm
to
gay.
Move the Mic podcast. My friend,
Adversity
hold on.
hires.
This is literally the only question that will ever matter in your entire existence. Do you understand what I'm saying to
I
you
do.
right now?
I think I got it. Hang on, let me fucking be fly for this.
Dog pound.
Going with it. We all going. Damn, you got your speeders on.
Oh man, what's your favorite dinosaur?
Oh shit, dude. Thick assaurus Rex.
That's the best answer.
He gets 2 on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss 2 over there.
Oh my God, Nick Kochis, man, thank you so much for joining us.
Where can
on
everybody
Move the
find
Mic.
you?
You can find me at nick.kochis on Instagram. I'm on Twitter or X somewhere. I think it's Mango Mallard. Who gives a shit? YouTube, Nick Kochis. I barely post on there, but I do have an important announcement.
Ooh, okay.
So in Willimantic, there's this little spot called T-shirts with a purpose, T-Swap, right? And they print T-shirts in the basement, and up top they have a venue that they're slowly they were beta testing last year. We did 2 shows there, sold them out, little like 50, 60 seater. So we're coming back. They got some permit issues with their bathroom, but they just got those flushed out. So July, I think late July, we're going to be doing shows. I'd love to have both of you on some shows.
Fucking
in
right.
Willimantic at
We'd love
the
to.
Inkwell. That's
Okay.
The
Nice.
Inkwell, the.inkwell.willy on Instagram. Shout out to Griffin Ryan and Caio DeSouza. All right, don't worry about it. But yeah, we got word yesterday that we're back at the Inkwell, and we're going to be banging out shows there.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
As
excited.
a beta myself, I will be there. Let me tell you that.
I was like,
Oh.
I need to get that out before I make a beta joke by myself. I can't. I need to get it out. though, so.
I had it there.
You 2 are the burliest betas I've ever seen in my life.
We're some big
This
old
is Move
bears.
the Mic podcast. Thank you so much for
Third
tuning
camera,
in.
maybe?
That mic's not even. That one's. Hey, everybody up there.
Hey.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Dog pound. Dog pound. Great app.
Count it up, with your host, Damien T.
Don't forget that one. I got a fucking.
Let's get that out of here. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let's do something. Follow fucking Irrelevant Studios on Instagram. Follow Mike. We'll see you in the next episode. Get used to this.
Hey! Brothers. Let's fucking go. That was it. That was it. I kept my glasses on the whole fucking time.
32. Still recording.